Hi, Keith Doherty, and welcome to this very special presentation we have for you. Really excited to have you here today. Before we get started, just a few reminders. The information you're going to learn here today is highly valuable. Really good training, so I'd recommend you kind of put distractions aside. Any close Facebook, any of that kind of stuff. Put your phone aside. Me personally, I like to grab a pad of paper and a pen or a pencil and just take notes. You're going to be able to learn a lot of really cool stuff. So we're going to get started in just a few minutes, and I'm really excited about this call because it's really great content. Now, the people that I have on here today, they're friends of mine. I've known them since 2010. It's John and Matt Rhodes. I actually met them back in 2010. We were in a mastermind together called Practical Profits, where we went and did live presentations in Vegas, Orlando. John and I actually share the same birthday, just a few years apart, so it's pretty cool. So I have a tremendous amount of respect for what they've done, what they do, the way they carry themselves. They don't really brag at all, and I know they've made millions of dollars online because I've known them for years, and it's really amazing to watch them and what they do because of the way they really treat people. They really care about their training. They care about the content. They care about their students having success. So it's a lot of fun to be able to interact with them, to see what they're doing. So even better than just training, right? So some people can train. Some people can just, be a teacher. There's teachers, there's university professors, but they've never had success. So what's even better with Matt and John is they're in the trenches every day. They do what works. They're helping others make money online, and there's loads and loads of proof of that. Like there's case study after case study. So in fact, recently John kind of reached out to me. We were talking, and he told me what they're doing right now. And they're basically, he's like, "Hey, dude, look, we're making $1,000 a day with this." And I said, "Well, hold on a minute, time out." So we kind of dropped that, and then we kind of talked about it. And I said, "You know what? I need to get you and Matt on a call, and I need to share this with my audience because I think this is just phenomenal stuff." So I'm after hearing what they're doing, he kind of walked me through what they're doing. I think this is probably one of the simplest ways anyone can reach $1,000 per day. And the really cool thing about it is that whether you're beginner or advanced, and literally within potentially 48 hours, this can happen. So I think this is a legitimate breakthrough, what they've discovered and what they're willing to share. So it basically, the strategy eliminates all the stress, the pressure, the noise, and you're only working maybe 30 to 60 minutes a day, just a few times a week. So that's what makes it really flexible for people. Whether you can do it in the morning, the night, your lunch break, weekends, even if you do it on your mobile phone while you're hanging out at Starbucks, it can be done. So the reason I think this is such a big deal is because John and Matt and their students have discovered the best possible path to $30,000 or more every single month, and you're going to actually see proof here today. So you definitely want to hang out and stay on the call, get the content. They're gonna unveil everything for you. You're actually going to meet some of the beginners who have jumped in on this system that they put out, and what they've already done in a matter of days, sometimes hours. So this is what I love about them, is they're not just smoke and mirrors. They're really hardcore in the trenches doing this stuff every day. So obviously, if you're new, you can do this and do this. If you have any experience, you can obviously go even faster. So the bottom line here is today, the reason I want you to pay attention is this is simple. It's super fast. Ordinary folks can do it. You don't have to be a genius. There's no tech involved. Basically they handle all the hard parts because that's where a lot of people fail with things. When you have to do all these different pieces. So that's the really great part, right? So I strongly believe that everyone should give this a real shot. It's working so well. It's proven. It's low stress. It's fun, and you're going to basically see this when they walk you through it. So, all that said, I'm really thrilled to have my personal friends here today, Matt and John Rhodes, to walk you through this simple but lucrative business strategy, right? And this could very well be the best way for you to make your money this year. I feel it could totally set you up for massive success, and it could be done super fast. So listen closely, pay attention to everything, take really good notes, turn off the distractions, and let me just double check and make sure that everything's ready to go. All right. It looks like I don't want to waste any more time. I want to get these guys on. I want you to see this content. Looks like we're all ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and bring the Rhodes brothers on now, Matt and John, and I'm going to turn things over. Are you guys there? You good to go? All right, guys, go ahead and take it away. We're going to send it over to Matt and John Rhodes.
All right. Thank you very much for that. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all of you. And thank you so much for taking the time to join us for this workshop today. My name is Matt Rhodes. I'm on the left on the screen right there, and my brother John Rhodes is on the right. And we are the Rhodes Brothers. We are so excited to show you this training today, all about the simplest way for beginners to earn $1,000 plus per day, starting in as little as 48 hours. You haven't seen anything like this. It's going to be a brand new breakthrough system that finally takes away all the hassle, the pressure, the stress, and the frustration that you've been experiencing while you've been trying to build and grow your own online income streams, even if you're a complete beginner. You know, there are a lot of complicated moving parts to make most businesses work, but this system removes all that difficulty for you. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or if you're an expert. We have a ton of partners and students that are making crazy amounts of money with the system, because there is truly nothing easier than what you're about to discover on this workshop today. My brother John's going to be doing most of the training here for you today, and while he's doing that, I'm going to be in the background with you guys, with our team, answering all of your questions and getting you set up to take advantage of this new system. So, John, my brother, are you ready?
Yeah, I am. Thank you, Matt, so much. What a great intro. I appreciate it, and I appreciate everyone here. Thank you for taking some time out with us today, with the Rhodes brothers today. And again, this is John Rhodes, and again, I'm there on the right-hand side, smiling away. And yes, I'm smiling here right now, not just in the picture, but in real life. I am really, really stoked about this. I am so pumped. This is truly a new breakthrough way to collect a lot of money very, very quickly. So let's just dive right into the training. And I want to show you this. We've got some disclaimers, okay? So this is a big deal. I think it's important to put these out there and make this as obvious as we can. You will see big numbers today. The results are not typical, and the average result is $0 because most people are not going to put the time in based on what they learn and what we show you. Okay, so that's a big deal. You got to take action. That's the way that it is. There is a special offer for you at the end if you'd like to work with us. We've got some great stuff for you there. And just to put it on the table, this is not for everyone, but we do promise to make our time together with you well worth your while. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And let's dive in. So what kind of results are possible from this breakthrough system? Well, Michael earned over $600 from Wednesday to Friday, just 3 days, and he put in about 60 minutes, right? So we're talking 15, 20 minutes a day, and he made over $600 with this. D pocketed an extra $5,900, and that was over the course of 62 days. So this isn't just a one-time cash injection. This is something that's done over and over again, and you can make thousands upon thousands of dollars, and sometimes you can make thousands of dollars in a single day, over and over. Rich made $1,000 in 7 days, and this is what I love about Rich. He had someone else do all of the work for him, practically everything, right? So this is just amazing stuff. I love it. Simon got a spare $378 in less than 24 hours. So that's the speed. That's the real speed at which you can collect cash. G pocketed $945 in 48 hours. Craig earned $3,300 in 6 days. So again, this works, and this is all profit. What I can't stand is so many people who show really big numbers. They say, hey, look how much money is here. Look how much money is available. Look at what you can collect. And they're just showing you revenue, right? They're just showing you the sales. They're not showing you the actual profit. Has that ever happened to you? Have you ever seen a presentation or seen a sales page where you're just seeing the top line, you're not seeing the bottom line? Doesn't that bug you? It bugs me. So we wanted to be really clear here that this is after everything else. This is true profit, bottom line, okay? And the other thing that really drives me nuts, and I talked to Matt about this at length, is we can't stand it when we're seeing teaching and training and we're on workshops ourselves, because we're students as well, we always are, we always will be, is that you see something that's old, stale bread, and it's so annoying. This is recent. The dollars that you're seeing, the system, all of the proof, everything, this is not decades old. This is the here and the now. This is very, very recent. It's what we're doing now. It's what we're focusing on. It's what we're encouraging friends and family to do right now as well and moving forward. And some of them are listening and some of them are profiting as a result. So this is a big deal as well, because these are regular people. These are not, PhDs. These are not marketers. These are average folks, regular, ordinary folks like you and I, but they're using our proven system. So it's a beautiful thing. Now, in fact, and I think this is also something to sort of put into your mind, is that what these people are using, our students, clients, family members, our friends, they're really only using a tiny fraction of what you are getting right here, right now, today. That is beautiful, right? That is absolutely beautiful that you're getting the maximum output, our real brain in the jar delivered to you in the best way possible. Now, a lot of people, immediately react to this. They react to the numbers, they react to the proof that we show. And so we say, look, because they start making guesses. You're probably guessing as well. But this is not multi-level marketing. There's nothing scammy or shady or black hat or, even really very mysterious. This is not a get rich quick scheme. And in fact, it does take some effort. Nothing is literally zero effort if you want to make money in this world. I think you know that. You're intelligent enough. I respect you enough to know that you believe that in your heart, that this is legit. It's a real income system and it requires a little bit of work. Fortunately, it's very fast and it's very easy, amen, right? So it's not some lame push button, do nothing software. We've seen those, we've bought them. They seem maybe good in the sales page, and then you get your hands on that do nothing software and it really does nothing. You can push the button a million times and it doesn't work, it blows up. That's a big waste of money. So that's not this. And this is not some outdated BS training either. This literally is in the here and the now, and we're doing it ourselves in the here and now and going forward as well. I think this is also really important, is that you don't need to utilize PayPal or a merchant account. I think it's a good idea to have a PayPal account, and I think having a merchant account is wonderful as well, but you don't need it. Employees, no, you don't need them. If you have employees, great. You can capitalize on this. If you have employees, that's wonderful. Doesn't require any sales skill or savvy. You don't need to be a great writer either, right? And I'm already seeing some folks saying, boy, this sounds like what I need, right? This is exactly what you need, because many of these things, you're told you have to do this, you have to do that. And we're saying, well, you don't really have to. You don't even need paid advertising. You can utilize paid advertising, sure. If you know paid advertising and you love it, or you want to reinvest in the business, sure, utilize paid advertising, but it's not required at all. And it also doesn't require any website or hosting, okay, not at least of your own. That's a big deal. If you have a website, that's great. You don't have to get rid of it. If you have web hosting, that's great, but you do not need it. Another thing that we get asked is, oh, okay, this must be phone sales. I have to talk to other people. God forbid, right? You don't have to talk on the phone. You don't have to go back and forth with people. Again, unless you want to. Unless you want to, it's totally your choice. You don't have to work every day on this. It's not like a 24/7, 7 days a week kind of thing. You can pick and choose exactly when you're going to be doing this, and you don't have to spend hours and hours when you do. You don't have to buy any inventory. I think that's great. A lot of people have been sold down the river. And this is how it happens. They say, okay, look, grab this system. The system is really easy to use, but then you find out you have to drop thousands of dollars on inventory. And I think that's crap. Matt thinks it's horrible as well. He's been in that world before. He has folks that are very close to him that have to buy inventory, and it can be really miserable. The other thing is that you don't have to build an email list or do email marketing. Again, if you do have an email list, if you do email marketing and know it and you love it and you trust it, this can be great for you, but you don't need it. And that's something that's pretty fantastic if you ask me. You also do not need to create your own products, physical or digital. You don't have to create. So if you're not very creative, like some folks that you and I both know, if you're not very creative, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to be some creative genius, far from it, in fact. You also didn't need some formal business structure like an LLC or an S Corp or C Corp or any of that nonsense or jargon. You don't need to do that. If you have one, that's great again, but you don't need it. You don't need to hire anyone. So if you're thinking, well, do I need freelancers? Do I need a body of, an army of people, these bodies? You don't need to hire anyone. You can if you want to, but you don't need to. Another big thing that we hear again and again is, oh, Matt, John, Rhodes Brothers, help me out because I'm having this struggle with the technology. Well, this doesn't require really any technical skills. I mean, if you can type an email, if you can browse the web, that's about the level of skill that you need. If you're here now, and you are, right? You're here with the Rhodes Brothers right now. That is enough of the knowledge, in terms of technical skill. Congratulations, you've arrived. You have the skills required, and you don't have to have any experience. You don't have to have any more experience than, let's say, maybe a third or fourth grade education, right? You don't even need to have graduated high school. There's no requirement, college or otherwise, or anything. Okay, and also you don't need to find a niche. Again, a lot of people ask us, do I need to go off and find the perfect niche, or I have this passion, do I have to dive into that and do all this research? And the answer is no. The niche is going to be presented to you. We'll explain it all in detail. So this is absolutely completely different than anything you've ever seen before. Does that make sense? Type in yes if it makes sense to you, why this is completely different and why it's not like anything you've ever seen before. Type in yes right now. Find, a lot of people have just come in the last couple of minutes. Go ahead and just type in yes so that we know that you're seeing this, that you know it, and that it's really in your mind. I'm seeing the yeses flood in. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Okay, so do you agree to give us the next 60 minutes of your time? And we appreciate that investment of your time. We're going to interact with you, of course, to explain these real $1,000 per day secrets. Type in 1. So if you didn't type in yes, go ahead and type in 1 right now. We need to know that you're here, that you're zeroed in, that you're focused in. We've set this up for you so that right here, right now, this is going to provide absolute maximum value to you. Okay, so I'm seeing the 1s flood in. Thank you. And if you stick with us to the end, all the way to the end, you will see how this breakthrough works to pay you. This breakthrough system, money system, how it works to pay you over $1,000 again and again and again. And that's even if you failed before. So if you're like, well, I have this bad luck or this streak. Okay, look, even if you failed before, this is what you've been looking for. You're also going to get access to our #1 niche, and it can never be oversaturated. I've got proof that it cannot be saturated. And you're also going to discover here how to get started as a total beginner. If you have a business and if you've been successful, this can work. It can be a great bolt-on, considering $1,000 per day is a bolt-on, okay, right? Beginner friendly, and it can work for folks who have a little bit more experience too as well. And you're going to discover 100% real guru secrets that have been deliberately hidden from you. They've never been revealed before. We looked out there and we realized this, that there are things that are hidden, and for good reason. Why? Well, to the other person, not to you. But the gurus are hiding things from you for specific reasons we're going to get into. And you're also going to realize, it'll be like getting hit by lightning, just how easy it is to get traffic. We will show you how. We'll explain it in no uncertain terms. It'll be completely obvious. You'll smack your head, gosh, I should have had a V8, right? You'll be handed the keys to our unique money getting system. And an important thing here, it's sort of like a caveat. It's like, well, geez, John, Matt, you guys, the Rhodes Brothers, you're so much different. And the truth is, we're no different than you. We have a bit more of experience at this point, but we've captured that experience and our knowledge, and we've turned these into systems. You're going to hear about systems and what this means. A little bit about Matt. A little bit about me as well. But Matt, this is kind of funny to me, is that, it's not funny that he was dead broke, but I know a lot of people who got started online and they were deep in debt. Okay, not just dead broke, but deep in debt. And Matt was as well. So he had, he didn't have the nickels to rub together, deep in debt. And of course, you've heard about college debt. Well, guess what? Matt was just in, it was like a sea of blood, just absolutely covered in debt. It was absolutely terrible. And he had to take out student loans just to make ends meet. So he had to take out additional money to get by. Maybe you've been there. Geez Louise, right? $20,000 in high interest debt, not the cheapo stuff, but high interest debt. kept piling up. He had to also pay rent, health insurance, car insurance, the usual, right? All the credit card bills. He was trying to live a life, have some fun with his girlfriend at the time, right? He still had to make all these payments on his student loans. It was just getting absolutely crushed by this. I was doing fine. I really was. I was doing fine, but financially, that is, I was doing fine. I was pretty happy financially, but man, I was just stuck in this dead end demanding job. It was sucking the life out of me. I hated getting up in the morning. I mean, I just get out of bed and I felt dull and gray. Maybe you felt dull and gray before. I would commute to and from work at this job that was really just draining me. I was always exhausted, overloaded, very stressed out too. You know, when you get paid a lot at a job, usually it comes with stress. Well, that was me. I could never relax, even on the weekends, even on vacations when I got them, right? They were usually pretty short. But when I went on vacation, I was so burned out. I wasn't there for my family, wasn't there for my wife and my kids. I was never relaxing. I did not see a future either. I didn't see expansion, right? I didn't see growth for myself. I saw no great piles of money and great freedom. No freedom. I don't know if that's you. Type in freedom if freedom is a big deal to you. Dead end means no freedom. And I was desperate to make a big change. Now, if this sounds familiar, let me know. I want Matt to see this as well. He's monitoring, he's watching. This is, you know, we're bearing our souls here a bit, and this is a big deal. Freedom is a lot better than a soul sucking dead end job and being $20,000 in killer debt. Well, everything finally clicked, and I'll show you what happened here. It's pretty interesting. So Matt bought a bunch of different products, perhaps like you. A bunch of them were cheap. They were cheap, and you get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. You know, they're mostly garbage. He learned a few tricks here and there. He was trying to pay off his debt by using some of these tricks, and it just blew out, right? It was not working. But then he made a purchase for $2,000. And that was a lot of money for him at the time. He actually had to go deeper in debt to get this product. Now, this product, if it was still working and it was totally perfect and wonderful, we would be actually probably selling that now. Like, hey, here you go, here's this product, but it's kind of come and gone. You know how things go. After many years, they kind of burn out. This is a while ago. Listen, this is what happened. He spent the money, he got the real secrets, and it's not what you think. It wasn't the system itself that made all the difference. It wasn't the $2,000 product itself. It was everything about the selling of the product and everything about the systems that went along with it. Those were the real secrets. That's the real hidden gem, really multiple hidden gems that he needed to be exposed to. He finally realized that getting traffic is easy, and most importantly, systems and processes, even though they're deadly boring, are where the money is at. Things that are boring in business tend to pay really well, but no one wants to tell you that. No one wants to say, hey, there's some boring stuff over there in the corner, and that boring stuff will get you rich, because people don't buy boring stuff. They want to get rich. Well, guess what? The boring stuff can be captured, turned into systems, and you can leverage and scale and build on those systems. Amen, right? This is like a holy smokes minute. That's what happened to Matt. So this is what happened. So this is what Matt does. This hits him like a ton of bricks, right? So he goes out and he creates and he sells this little old 12-page PDF for $12. He was just sort of grasping at straws. He got hit by the ton of bricks. He's like, I'm just going to use systems. I'm going to go ahead, learn what I use. I'm going to make some money. Let's see how it works out, right? So he ends up selling over 300 copies in 1 week, and he earns over $3,000 from a 12-page PDF. And then the lights just went on. So things are going great for Matt. He comes home. We're all visiting. It's a holiday, and Matt tells me this, and I'm like, say what, dude? Literally, because my father was a cop. And I pull Matt aside because I was afraid my parents would hear this, especially my father. And I pull him aside and I say, are you dealing drugs? How did you earn that $3,000? He explains what he's done, and I'm just absolutely gobsmacked. I'm awestruck by this. I did not believe him. I didn't believe him. But then Matt shows me, he proves how easy it is, and especially how easy it is to get traffic. Traffic is so easy, by the way. Traffic is the easiest thing that you can get. You can just turn it on at will. It's very, very easy. We'll talk more about that in a short while too. But listen, 100% legitimate, nothing unethical, totally ethical, white hat. It was actually a lot of fun as well. So do you want to see Matt's secrets? Do you want me to, because I'm breaking this down. I want to make sure that this totally makes sense. Type in yes if you want to see Matt's secrets here, because I've already given you sort of the insight here and just how straightforward it is. But if you want the secrets, yeah, I love this. And thank you for the interaction as well. So listen, secret number one, to get as much traffic as you want as easily as possible, it really is about being in the right place at the right time, right? If you go fishing, the best place to go fishing is the fishing hole where all the fish are. There aren't that many of these fishing holes in the world where there's this unlimited number of buyers, a crazy number of buyers. But that's the first thing that Matt realized. He picked the right niche. And you do not want to guess. You don't want to try to create a market. In fact, you don't want to be really creative at all. Does that make sense that you don't want to be creative at all? I mean, or very, very little. You just go to the place where the buyers are at. You don't guess at that. You just go to where they're spending money. Now, the next secret that's very much related to this is you want to start with free traffic. Free traffic is very easy. If you go to a place where people are just looking for the next hit. They're looking for the next secret. They're looking for the next solution to their problem and to their pain, right? To whatever it is that they're suffering from, or some great desire that they have. So we always like to have conversations with folks who are beginning and say, hey, look, start with free traffic. You can always scale up and reinvest later. That's exactly what Matt did. He started with free traffic. Secret number three is he discovered very quickly that, hey, yeah, I can sell a 12-page PDF for $12, but I need a back end. I need an OTO, or a one-time offer. I need other stuff to sell to people. That makes sense, right? You only really want to have to work hard, if you want to call it that, because it's free traffic and you're being flooded by the number of people. You really only want to have to sell once. And then after that, you can get paid over and over and over again. Now, we're going to dive into this even deeper, but these are the secrets boiled down to the best of our ability at the highest level, so that you're oriented, that you understand the rest of the training as well. Again, pick the right niche, always start with free traffic. You can scale up later on and then sell once and get paid forever. Pay close attention to these things as we're moving forward. Write those down if you haven't already. I'll sort of linger here for another 2 or 3 seconds. Okay. So what did I do? And this is really secret number 4. This is the big lesson. So I see that Matt, who's drowning in debt, he claws his way out of debt. Well, actually, he just sort of slid his way out of debt. He didn't even really claw. It was pretty easy for him. When you're making $3,000 in a week, what is that? What, 12 grand in a month? It didn't take very long for Matt to get on the high side of things. So I see my brother, who's now making more money than I'm making by a lot. Matt's just pulling in so much money. I just copied what worked. Okay, I just copied what worked. So my baby brother, Matt's a little bit younger than me. Okay, he's a lot younger than me. So my baby brother is pulling in 3 grand a week, utilizing this set of secrets, these systems. Okay, listen. So I just copied what he did, and that's how I earned my first $10,000 in a month. Okay, 30 days, $10,000, and I was using nothing but free traffic, just like Matt. All right, we could have never, ever, ever pictured where we would be today without utilizing these systems. And in fact, you can see some familiar faces there if you've been in our market at all. Okay, there's Robert Kiyosaki there. There's Richard Branson, Sir Richard Branson, of course. There's Jeff Walker there, Frank Kern, Ryan Deiss. These are folks that we rub elbows with on a regular basis. Got some screenshots, they're kind of fun to have around. I like to send some of these to mom now and then. She recognizes a few of them, right? But this is wonderful. We're able to connect with these folks, do business with these folks. It's really, really great. We're able to get in masterminds and spend time and masterminds with these people. We're their peers, right? But it does get even better. So that's enough about that. I mean, that's kind of like, oh, thumping my chest. I'm not into that. I'm not into bragging. I don't have, a fancy car or any of that. I'm not all blinged out. Matt isn't either. We live modest lifestyles, but we are absolutely free, and we have money coming into the bank. We stumbled across an underground $1.2 million secret system that was even beyond what we were seeing some of our closest peers and partners utilizing. And it literally had, and I think this is a big deal, it had the success built right in to the system. When success is built into the system, that's a great thing. And you'll understand that in just a moment. I'll get to that. But just to be clear, mastermind students are earning $40,000 per month. Now, these are folks that have businesses. They've been in the game for 10, 15, 20 years, some of them. They're crazy nuts. They love working. They're workaholics. I'm not. Matt's not a workaholic. We're pretty ordinary. These guys, though, they're going nuts. $40,000 per month. We took a look at that, and there were a few of them, and this is the part I want to be clear about. There were a few of them that were doing it part-time. And there were even a segment of these folks that were earning that kind of money that were doing it in just 30 minutes a day. So we ignored the workaholics. We ignored the ones that were just, smashing their head against the wall, making great money, sure. We looked at the ones that were doing it part-time, 30 minutes a day, pulling in that kind of money. That's probably what you're looking at as well. I mean, 40,000 is great, sure, okay? But if you can do it part-time, if you can pull in $1,000 a day or more. So we're pretty smart about some things in marketing, and we decided we were going to reverse engineer this. And we realized that there were secrets being held back, and that kind of bothered us because we saw the money that was being made and we're like, why aren't you explaining this and doing that for your clients and your students? So we tore it all apart and we rebuilt it from the ground up. Very exciting. And that's how we built the secret system that you get to see today. This is what you get to see, is the rebuilt system that's based on doing as little work as possible and making as much money for that little bit of time that you put in as fast as possible. And that's where this all began. The simplest way for beginners to earn $1,000 or more per day, starting in as little as 48 hours. The reality, and again, think about those folks that are just burning their lives away. They're stuck in cubicles. They're smashing their head against the wall. They're working for boss holes. Most normal online business is truly a pain in the ass. And I hate to use that spicy, saucy sailor language, but it is. It's really, really hard, and it gets too complicated for too many people. We don't enjoy that for ourselves or for other people. It's very, very troubling. And it's for the trainings that are out there, everything that we see, it's never fast, never easy. And there's this endless struggle. Maybe you felt that way as well. And as far as intelligence and the mind power, the IQ, it's as if you need this freaking PhD in marketing and web traffic and product creation and computer science all at the same time. Maybe you felt that way, but this is what we've seen, and we decided to break through all of that. That's why we decided to stop doing everything else and just use this system instead. This is what we're doing. Now, who is this not for? And this is absolutely serious. If you're already raking in a lot of money with a very stable and strong business, this might not be right for you. If you're already collecting over $1,000 per day for about 30 minutes of work, might not be right. If you're into programming and technology and you're a geek and you just love high tech, might not be right for you. If you already have a team in place to provide customer support, might not be for you. If you love copywriting, if you love working with and hiring designers and consultants and love spending the money on that, not for you. Also, we do know people who have all these products and these systems in place, right? So if you have products and services that you can already sell for 10, 50, 250, $500,000 price points, if you've already got that covered, okay, this might not be for you, but I would argue that you can bolt this secret system into what you've already got if it's not quite right for you. We have friends, family, there are beginners, inner circle students as well, and they're really laughing at how easy this is. They cannot believe how easy that we've made this. Now, I know, and I've seen some of the questions, I've seen some of the comments behind the scenes, and Matt, thank you for handling the back end here on this. People have obviously asked, what is the secret system? What is the secret system? It's a 100% proven profit system. So this isn't like up to chance. It's not theory. It's also pre-built. Look, that makes sense, right? Do you want to buy car parts, or would you rather just buy the car? Do you really want to put together the car? Very few people, there are some, very few people want to build cars, but that's what you're required to do with other systems. This is pre-built. This is proven to profit, proven to cash flow for you, and it's pre-built, 100% complete. And the beautiful part is you get 100% of all the cash 100% of the time. So this is why it works. And this is the key word. Write this down. Write this down. Reseller. The proven profit system is a simple reseller system. This will probably be your eureka moment. If it's not, this is where it should be. Reseller system for something that works and that's proven, because it's instantly done. If you're reselling something, that means it's already built, it's already done. Also, if you're reselling something and the Rhodes brothers have something to do with it, it's proven to work. And anything that's not proven doesn't get included in the system. It's only what's proven to work. So you instantly get access to what's already done and what's proven to work. And it instantly pays cash as well. Who wants to wait to get paid, right? Would you rather get paid every day or once a month? I like this. I like to get paid every single day. And that's what this does. It pays cash continuously. And unlike every other so-called opportunity that's out there, you are able to collect in less than 48 hours. It can be done much faster than this, but there is manual work and manual setup to do it right, to tailor it so that you don't have to do any work. And then once it's in your hands, it takes about 30 minutes. It can take less, and you can spread it out. You can do more if you want as well. 30 minutes per day of work, and you can pick and choose when that time is. And another thing that's really fantastic, I mean, this just tickles me, is you're going to get to a point where most of the time that you're putting in is not working in any way in the business. In fact, everything's done, right? You're working on the business. You're checking sales. You're withdrawing the cash. You're making sure that the money moved from point A to point B. Point B being your bank account. Point B is your bank account. Let's go from point A, someone else's account, to point B, your bank account. That's absolutely just the most luxurious, wonderful thing in the world. I love having money come into the bank, and I'm sure you do too. So we've done a lot of things that are right and a lot of things that are wrong, just to put this in perspective so that you see this and you know where we're coming from and that we're on the same wavelength here. So let's be clear about this. Other people, gurus, we don't call ourselves gurus. We're a couple of regular guys. We happen to have some special skills, right? But gurus tend to just be teachers. We are player coaches. This is worth paying very close attention to. We don't just theorize, we actually are in the game. We're playing, and we're playing to win, and we're playing to make money using this exact system. So we play the game, but we also are willing to coach. We're willing to mentor other people. So we're in it, so we understand it day in, day out. This is the real deal for us, and we coach and mentor. Gurus tend to love theories, so they sound smart. You know what I mean? Am I saying anything that is, convoluted or complex? I shouldn't use the word convoluted because it sounds like crazy, right? But gurus love to use big words, and they love to hide behind the truth, and they throw up equations and stuff. Gurus are all about theory. We love proven systems. We love to use what's documented, what's worked, and we also love to go from point A to point B, the bank account, where it's shown to work again and again. Gurus tend to be backward looking. They look through the rear view mirror. They look backwards. They look over their shoulders, and they try to freshen it up. They put lipstick on their pigs. We use our own money. We test. We look through the windshield. We look forward into the future. So we work in the here and the now. We use what's proven, what's tested. We continue to test, and we use our own money to prove this out so that other people don't have to. The people that we teach, coach, and mentor. Makes sense, right? That's not what the gurus do. And unfortunately, this is why 99% of the trainings out there leave you worse off. They're backwards looking. It's lipstick on a pig. It's really terrible. It leaves you worse off, and it's unfortunate. But we have worked around that. They're new. They like to say this is new. It's usually not proven, not tested, and it's just garbage. It's not possible to reinvent the wheel. It's a bad idea to reinvent the wheel. It doesn't make any sense. The only thing that works is what works. Think about that. What works is what works. Do you really want to be creative? Do you really want to try to create a brand new niche? and fight and struggle? Absolutely not, especially if you're not just getting started. What a way to start as a beginner, fighting your way upstream like a salmon, right? And then the bear, and then even if you do make it upstream, what's going to get you? The bear comes out and chomps you, cuts you right in half. Bye bye, salmon. Okay, so what you do is you do what works and what's working right now and what continues to work. Okay, so the hard way is trying to figure it out. So this is where I'm trying to, clear the fog, cut through the noise. Trying to figure it out yourself and reinvent the wheel is a recipe for disaster. Losing thousands of dollars on the bogus trainings, wasting time, wasting your life with outdated methods. This is not what we desire for ourselves. So why would we desire that for our trusted partners and clients and friends, our friends and family? We don't want that. And the worst part is the worst part of the hard path, right? Oh, it makes me tough. Well, okay, I'm glad it's tough and it's hard, but you're probably going to end up giving up. Life isn't very fair or very nice about things, and it can force you back to your day job, even worse off than you were when you started. It's a struggle. Now, the easy way, it's interesting. Think about this. The easy way is stop. What? Say what? Say what? Right? So the easy way is stop buying useless trainings and going in circles or trying to be terribly creative. You leverage or you exploit, I like that word, right? Exploit the existing proof and real world experience of people who have been there and done that. It's beautiful, right? So I think about that from the reseller perspective. Existing proof, it's already there and it's already proven out, and it's based on real world tested, proven experience. You use what is already proven to work, but you get to use it for yourself. So let someone else do the dirty work and grind through things and suffer and struggle, and then they come out the other end. And those that come through the other end and what comes out the other side of that, that's beautiful. Use it for yourself. The other part of this, again, this is the easy way, is, by God, do you want to do all the technical setup? Do you want to literally follow all the steps, or do you want the result? Do you want the outcome? I hope you want the outcome. I hope you'd rather have the outcome. That's the easy way, right? You don't want to do the technical setup. You want the work done for you. At least I hope that you do. If you do, you're in the right place. Yeah, does it work? I'm getting questions left and right. Hey, does this work? This is pretty amazing, but does it work? You've seen some proof, but I want to show you that the $10,000 in a day happens again and again and again. Now, again, results not typical. We're professionals. We know what we're doing. So this is for us, but we work with partners and clients to bring them along to hit hundreds and then thousands per day. Works like crazy. How would you like to see that kind of money dropping into your account? By the way, another thing that really matters, we get asked all the time, hey man, you're just launching another product. That's the objection, right? It's like, hey man, no way. Well, even when Matt and I are not launching anything, putting anything new out in the market, we love passive income. We love to sit on our on the tuchus, right? Just sit there and collect cash. This is a non-launch day. Oh, there's another non-launch day over $1,000. That's just Matt's account. That's where he grabbed the one of his accounts. In fact, it's pretty cool, right? So the best part is that the system, and not humans. See, humans are messy. Humans make mistakes. When you've got the system in place, the system works for you automatically. And when you're doing zero work, it's pretty easy to be collecting that money and enjoy life. It's real. It's made real. This is the dream. This is the freedom that you were thinking about earlier and that you're thinking about right now as well. Another thing that's very important is Matt loves to travel. I love to travel. My family, we travel all over the place around the globe. It is awesome. Matt does the same thing. We are very much lifestyle entrepreneurs. We're not in it to be billionaires. Okay, that's not the idea. Hey, I want to be worth $1 billion. I want a lot of money. That's great. That's wonderful. But the biggest part of this is that the system works while we're traveling and while our friends and family are traveling, while our students and clients are traveling. Okay, vacations, family days, days off. And by the way, when I say days off, what's funny is people very often they say, oh, okay, yeah, Saturday and Sunday. And I'm like, no, how about a Tuesday off? How about a Wednesday off? How about a Thursday off? This amount of money can be dropping in. So another thing is that when we're talking about the time commitment, like, oh, I have to commit more. No one likes to commit. We want options, right? We want flexibility. Well, you can work whatever 3 or 4 days out of the week that you want. That's plenty. And you can see here in 3 months. In fact, I think it might be a bit less than 3 months there, maybe a bit more than 3 months, but about 3 months, $178,000 in life-changing cash. That would probably put a serious wind beneath your wings, allowing you to fly ever higher, I would guess. That's a pretty decent amount of cash there. Now, what about traffic? So this has come up several times as well, and I'm not surprised. It's exactly why we have put this in here for you. Traffic is very, very easy, and you can literally tap into it in a matter of minutes. There are 3 and only 3 ways to get traffic. Write this down. Please write this down. It's B3, build, buy, or borrow traffic. Those are the only 3 ways to get traffic. You can't get traffic any other ways. You have to either build it, buy it, or borrow it. I love borrowing traffic. I love having other people, other successful, wonderful people drive traffic, push traffic, give traffic to me and to my brother, of course, over to proven funnels. I love having that, because if the traffic is good traffic, in some cases it's not so good traffic, but if the traffic is any good that I'm borrowing, I've got a proven funnel. Matt's got a proven funnel. We've got funnels where there are multiple products in the funnel, and they convert and make us a lot of money, and they make other people a lot of money, and our customers love the products as well. We're borrowing their reputation. We're piggybacking on the traffic that they already have. Now, here's another thing. We can get 1,000 views in a minute, literally in a minute worth of work. It might take a little bit of time to get the actual traffic, but the views, about a minute or 2 of work, or a few minutes of work, and look at this, thousands of views, 25,000 targeted, not just a rush of clicks, targeted views, 25,000, over 103,000 targeted views in 1 minute. Astounding. Okay, so beyond the Rhodes brothers, and I want you to kind of picture, hey, boy, whew, John, Matt, pretty incredible. We've got the experience. We've built out funnels that have worked and some funnels that have not worked, that have blown up. So I'm telling you about the funnels that work and that are proven and that convert. That's what you get access to, not what doesn't work. We've stepped on enough landmines. We've had enough issues. We've been cut. We've bled enough up until now. So we build funnels that work, they convert, they make money. We're not special. We just put the time, effort, and we put the money in, we test, we A/B split test, and we do some things like that. We get help from other people. We pay for it. Okay, we spend tens of thousands of dollars every year, education, training, and tools. We do know how to earn money, though. That's what's good, right? It's like, hey, why listen to John? Why listen to Matt? Because we know how to make money, and we know how to grow businesses and scale and do great things. And you get to piggyback on that. By the way, that's why so many other people profit by partnering with us. So when you can partner with other people, it becomes a beautiful virtuous circle. You win, I win, Matt wins, customers win, you win more, I win more, Matt wins more. Everyone keeps winning and making more and more money and getting more and more educated, more happy, more freedom. It's great. Partnering is wonderful. Most of the money I've made in my life is by partnering. Does this work for other people beyond the Rhodes brothers? So again, Rhodes brothers, John and Matt, wow, special? I'm telling you, not really. This does work for other people. Brian pocketed $734 in 5 days. Aiden pocketed over $500 in 24 hours. Dee earned $5,900. Andrew, nearly $600 in 48 hours. Mark, $1,800. Mike, $8,000. Craig, $3,300 of profit, not revenue, not sales, profit in 6 days. Not too shabby. Okay, so this also does work fast. If that wasn't proof enough, yeah, it works fast. Barbara earned $132 in 24 hours. I love it. Devin, $121, 24 hours. Vic, $136 cash, cold hard cash, 24 hours. Reggie, $254, 24 hours. Sam, $266, 24 hours. Keith, $245, 24 hours. I mean, I could keep going on and on, but I can bang the drum all day long. We've got so many clients and customers that are utilizing the system and partnering with us to make this work. Plus, if I started with this, you might just run away screaming like, you got to be kidding me. But I'm not at all. We've got access to the $50 million man in more ways than one. He's a student of ours, and he has produced $50 million from one website. We'd like to give that to you for free. We cannot give it to everyone. There is a very unique and special way to get that for free. Stick with us, and we'll show you how it's yours to have. Type in 50M if that's something that you desire. Type in 50M. Again, this is one of our students, $50 million, wildly successful. He is one of the people who has partnered with us. We'd love to give you access. We cannot give access to everyone. There is a unique qualifier for that. And I know Matt is seeing this as well. I love it. Type in 50M if you would like to have access to that. I'd love to give it to you. Matt would too. And Matt's keeping track as well. So why? The secret reseller system works and why it's so easy. You do not need to waste time finding the right niche. You don't need technology in your brain or at your fingertips. You don't need to be a wizard regarding technical setup. You don't need to be a programmer or a developer. You don't need that. You don't need to do split testing. I used that earlier. Yeah, Matt and I do split testing, so you don't have to. We don't want you to have to. You don't have to create products of your own. You do not need to become an expert in any way. You don't need any of your own proof. You borrow our proof. You don't need to research or figure out what works, right? It's handed to you in a silver platter. If some people say, hey, if you can do research, why even do research? Why try to figure anything out? You don't need to. You don't need a list. You don't need to build one before you collect cash. You can if you want. You don't need to handle support unless you love talking to the public. No, hate it, right? You don't have to handle support or updates or any of that nonsense. You don't have to spend money on sales, copy, or graphics or any of that, okay? How about websites, products, buy buttons, funnels, done for you? Earning extra money automatically with sales systems. I know it's boring. By God, I know when I say systems, it makes the eyes roll in the back of the head, and not in a good way, in a bad way, like a pesky teenager. Oh, Dad, right? Systems. Oh, God, systems. But you can see why the secret reseller system is so easy when you have access and when you partner with us. Okay, listen, another thing is that the emails, we love email marketing. I love it. I love marketing and email marketing. If you don't love it, I understand. I'm weird. I'm bizarre and crazy that way, right? I'm pretty ordinary other than loving some of this stuff. Like I love emails and email marketing. How about proven emails that are pre-installed and turned on for you, and you collect the cash, 100% of the profit? The work, there's always work. There's always hard work, hidden work, dirty work, nasty work. That work is done for you. The fun work, the happy, smiley, good time work, well, we left that to you. Collecting cash, monitoring cash, seeing what's coming in. Point A to point B. Point B is your bank account. Let's walk through this together step by step. Yes? Type in yes. I hope. I'm more excited than when I began. That's how powerful this system is. Type in yes if you're like going out of your mind. Like with yes, does it involve automation? Yes, that we have set up and we have done. We've automated it. You got it? I'm seeing the yeses come in, but come on. Give me some more yeses. I want to be drowning in yeses here. So if you haven't typed in yes, go ahead and type in yes right now. Let's walk through this. Now listen. Steps. Step 1. Review several money systems in one, not 2, not 5, not 20, in one niche. that are already proven to work. So you've heard part of this, but you want to look at the money systems that are working. So what's a money system, John? That's what I hear all the time. When we first talk to people, they say, what the hell is a money system? And I'm like, I hate to use the word, but listen, a money system is a funnel. It's a funnel. That means multiple products in a hot niche, in a single hot niche. Even better, and this is what other people leave out, but not me, not us, not the Rhodes brothers, not just one funnel, but several funnels proven to work over and over. So you can rotate from one to the next. You can pick and choose, not just one, multiple funnels. However, the missing link, the secret, when we reverse engineered the $40,000 per month system that we saw, it's in one niche. One niche. That's the power of focus, my friend. That's the power of focus. Right, Nicole, Rita, Jason, right, Jeff, Nick, Tony, Mike, Andrew? You understand? Multiple funnels, multiple money systems, yet in one niche, using one approach. What's the niche, John? Easy. Internet marketing. That's the niche. Internet marketing, online internet marketing. And we'll show you why later. Stick with me. Stick with me. You promise to stick with me, yeah? You're helping. You're not sleazy used car salesman selling. You're helping other people, teaching, you're training. Well, not you, really, we're doing it. Using real systems, and they're tested. Sales letters, videos, upgrades that people buy, and more. And they're getting the value. They're not just handing over their hard-earned money. We respect every single dollar. These people are investing in themselves and they're getting damn good value. Here's a proven funnel. Probably something you've never seen before, or if you had, you only had a glimpse at it. 1 minute free traffic. Perhaps you've seen this. We've got a front end. Then we have an OTO, or a one-time offer. And then we have some other offers, downsells and other upsells on the back end. A funnel is multiple products put together. They're proven to win. If they don't win, we revise, we improve. Another proven funnel, 1 minute traffic machines, also a winner. Also a winner. Got the front end, have the back end. We've got multiple products, upsells, downsells. They're all there, perfectly crafted, proven, and the proof is all in place as well. It's all there. A third proven funnel. Perhaps you're here as a result of List Warrior. Yet again, you've probably seen pieces and parts of this funnel. We've talked about these products. We've talked about the front ends. We don't talk much about the funnels and the other products on the back end, but they're there and they work for us tirelessly. We don't have to do any work once these are set up. And that means that you don't have to either when you partner with us. So all part of step one, just consider this for a moment. Just consider this for a minute. Other people are more than happy to promote offers using platforms like ClickBank. Hey, I love ClickBank for what it is, but it is far from perfection. It is so far from perfection. Very often, you're only getting partial commissions. You're not getting 100%. Sometimes you do, but it's very rare, very rare. Partial commissions. And very often, again, you're getting $0 from the back end if you're an affiliate marketer. It's practically zero. There's almost nothing that you get to taste on the back end, the real dollars. And that, my friend, again, that is why a reseller offer that you sink your teeth into, a reseller offer is so sexy. That's why it's so much better. Because with a reseller funnel, you collect 100% upfront when done right, the way we do it, plus 100% on all back-end offers. Yes, 100%, 100. Type in 100%. Type in 100% if you see what we're cooking in the kitchen. This is the Cash Kitchen. Cash Kitchen. Type in 100% or Cash Kitchen if you'd like, but you're collecting 100% on the whole damn funnel, everything 100%. That's the power of a well done reseller offer. Step number 2. Oh, this is lovely. And this is the easiest part. It really, truly is. This is traffic. You can build traffic. This is fun. This is easy. If you like to type, if you like to write, if you like to speak and do podcasts, if you like to create videos and that kind of thing, great. You can do articles, you can blog, Facebook, Twitter, social media. You can do whatever you want to build traffic. You build traffic up, a little bit of sweat equity. You can put a few minutes in per day, or you can spend hours. You can use Facebook. You can use even Amazon. Wink, wink. There are ways of building all the traffic that you want. This is very straightforward. So you can build it. But remember, there's build by borrow. Easy to build traffic. And you don't need much traffic at all. Very little. Of course, you can buy traffic. You see this all the time. Facebook post, Facebook ads, solo ads, right? Where you buy an email drop from someone else who has an email list. You can get that for free sometimes too, by the way. Influencers reaching out to people, and you spend some money on that. So you can buy traffic. So if you have access to paid traffic or you want to spend money on traffic, hey, bully, right? Bully on you. This is great. Wonderful. Absolutely buy traffic. Yeah, go ahead and do that. You can also borrow traffic. Yes, you can, because you can find people who have groups, who have email lists, and because you're getting paid 100%. That's why you typed in 100%. Type 100% in again. Type 100% in again. This is why. Because you can reach out to people and say, hey, you want to do a deal with me? You get 50% and I get 50%. Because as a reseller with this secret system, you get 50%. You get 50%. They get 50%. So it's a win for everyone. That's why we love borrowing traffic, and we recommend it to our students, our family, our friends. Okay. So again, because I want you picturing yourself now as a 100% profit reseller, you can pay out 25%. That's fine. Okay. 50%, but you can also pay out 75% to other people who have monster lists and who are greedy. You're still going to get richer 25% at a time. Even if you offer 75%, you're making 25% of the money. John, how do I do that? So I went to Matt and I said, hey, Matt, I know you just sent one of these out recently. Do me a favor, grab one of the emails, okay? Matt comes back, he says, okay. All right. Hey, Dave, I was just wondering what offers you're promoting on your blog right now and what's doing best for you. So kind of reaching out, being friendly, nothing pushy, just asking. Hey, look, if you don't have anything, I've got a few offers. Remember, multiple funnels, but they're all in internet marketing, right? Multiple funnels, one or more offers, right? One or more offers that Dave could be promoting for you. Okay, so Matt goes on. If you don't have anything, I've got a few offers that are selling like gangbusters with $5 EPCs. That's marketing language for $5 earning per click, right? Earning per click. So every click is worth $5 because our stuff converts so well. So that's Matt reaching out to Dave. If you're interested in taking a look, hit me up and I'll send them over. That's it. Is that nasty? Is that grubby? Is that dirty? Or is that really easy? Is that really straightforward? Is that practically dumb? Is that ordinary and average? Do you think you could maybe even do better than that? Do you think you could reach out to people who have email lists and groups and do better than Matt? Hint, you can. I have. So thanks, Matt, for being, putting this out there as the sacrificial lamb. But even this, without doing anything fancy pants, that's a complete win right there. So I want you to see this for yourself, right? So if you have your own list or your own platform, that's great. That is really wonderful. I'm happy for you. But you can simply talk to someone else, have a friendly conversation, partner with them, partner with good people, not people that you don't want to partner with, right? It's not like going to work and you have to work with certain employees the next cubicle down, right? You don't have to sit next to someone if you don't want and put up with them, or body odor, or incessant talking, or yabbering, or gossip. None of that. You don't have to put up with any of that. You partner with people who are looking for proven high converting offers, and there are many. There are thousands of these folks out there. Step number 3, are we ready? Step number 3, are we good? Okay, excellent. So know your numbers, not hard. You're looking at your bank account, looking at the dollars coming in. Grow your profits. What's every new email subscriber worth to you? $1 per month forever. That's pretty typical. You can kind of count on that, wave your thumb at it. However you want to look at that, it's typically about a dollar per month forever. Those are sort of standard rates that you can expect, right? So $12 per person per year for every person who gets onto your email list. Also, getting help from mentors and coaches like the Rhodes brothers, you can utilize if you want. You don't need to. You don't need to. But if you'd like to use squeeze pages, if you'd like to use opt-in forms and you want to collect emails, you can. We've got proven sales funnels. We run all that for you. We've already got pre-written, proven emails in the funnels. All the pieces and all the parts, everything is proven to work over and over. It's literally what we're doing. So as part of step 3 here, think this through with me. Think about build, buy, borrow traffic. If you want to buy traffic, right? So now you've scaled up a little bit because you're scaling up, you're growing. You can take $200, maybe $300 out of your $1,000 coming in and just buy more traffic and accelerate things that much more. You can let the money work for you. This is exactly what work less, make more means. And one of the things that I love to do is I study billionaires, right? Do I need to become a billionaire? No, but if I sort of move in that direction, good things happen. So the mantra of the ultra wealthy is zero work. The less work I can do, the more money I can make. Zero work, infinite income, where every action reduces your work and increases your profits. So let's put these all together. Step 1, 2, 3. Review the money systems in one niche that are proven to work, or just piggyback on ours. Plan your super quick start and long-term traffic, right? So you're going to build, buy, borrow traffic. What are you going to do immediately out of the gate? You can get help from us if you need it, of course. Know your numbers, and you just grow your profits. You just reinvest if you'd like to do that, or use all the cash in your bank account for yourself, right? For your family. Go to Disneyland, go to Disney World, take a trip, travel around the world, have a good time with it. Use all that money for yourself and use it for whatever purposes you have in mind. Who else wants to spend 30 minutes a day on a business like this? How about a chance, an opportunity to start making money in 48 hours from getting started? $1,000 per day in a month, right? So you can imagine how that piles up. Here's a real life example. How much are internet marketing clicks? Let's be specific here because it works. How much is each list subscriber worth? You know the numbers. I've given them to you, right? We're just doing this together. It's fast, it's easy. It's like second or third grade math. What's the typical sign-up rate on a gift page or an opt-in form or a squeeze page? Listen, it's about 40, 50% of the people with a good opt-in form or squeeze page are going to opt in, right? So it takes about $1 to get someone on the list. If you're list building, you can get as many clicks as you want for under 50 cents all day long. Very easy to do. 50 cents or less per click, super targeted, highly rated, high quality, virtually endless, limitless supply. And there are even better, faster, lower cost clicks. I'm just making this ridiculously simple to follow along. I want to make it like as ordinary and as plain as I can because that's what we do. We keep things basic, baby food, simple. Most of your traffic, quite frankly, is free because of those simple partnerships that we talked about borrowing traffic. So you don't have to buy traffic if you don't want to buy traffic. We're just showing you that you can. If you want to scale up, you want to go gonzo, crazy, nuts, 50 cents or less per click, you can do it. But most of your traffic is free because perhaps you already have a platform or a way of reaching people. But if not, you just borrowed that traffic. In any case, let's pretend it's 50 cents a click, right? You're still making 12 times your money because 50% conversion, right? 50 cents, right? So that means it's $1 per subscriber, $1 per month. $1 in the first month and you're clear and even. That's 12 times your money in a year. Wow, right? Most of your traffic, however, is really going to be coming from those partners who are just dying for these proven offers. You're collecting 100% of the cash. And remember, these funnels are designed to squeeze out $160, $390, even over $400 per buyer coming into the funnel. Remember, $160 per sale is what you can be making with 1 minute free traffic because of the funnel and the multiple products. List Warrior, $394 per sale. 1 minute traffic machines, over $400 per sale per buyer coming in. But listen, it does get better. I'm gonna take a breather here for a minute. I want to make sure that you realize just how powerful this is. Do you think you can make even more money when you're putting proven offers in front of the right people at the right time, these hungry buyers? I mean, is this exciting to you? Does this make sense to you? Yeah, when you're putting the right stuff in front of the right people at the right time. Mathematically, how many sales do you need to make in order to reach $1,000 per day? I just showed you that a buyer can come in and be worth hundreds of dollars to you. And that's not like something where you make 5% of that. You're making 100% of that cash coming in. Or if you're partnering with someone, you're getting, let's say, half of that amount of money. So it doesn't take very long to hit a $10,000 amount of cash landing in your account in the course of a month. And do you see how making a fortune, getting rich is easy when you have proven funnels put together by people who are rock solid in quality, and when you're collecting 100% of the cash? Now, I have a complete mind bomb for you. Type in mind bomb. Do me a favor, because you haven't typed in anything in a while that I've seen. Well, a few people: Sarah, Jason, Rita, Helen, Nick, Rob, Lewis, Kenneth, Sarah again, Case, how you doing? Wim, how you doing? Yes, absolutely. Des, Curvin, Mike, Stephanie. Yeah, mind bomb. Are you ready for this? I mean, are you really ready for this? Because there's something that is even deeper and more profound here that I am very excited to show you. This is the deal. This is the deal. This is on top. Okay, secret sauce. We call it massive passive cash. I want you to dream big here. There are two, not one, two extra weapons that make 100% sense for you because they pay you 100% via the proven reseller system. Okay, number one, how about 500, 1,000, even $2,000 products that are bolted on to the full on back end of all funnels? Remember, this is a secret that they have hidden from you, putting these monster back ends in place that you normally don't see. And I didn't even show you in the diagrams earlier. Do you see how this drives massive extra cash for you? For example, webinars, webinar trainings and teachings, $500, $1,000, $2,000, not uncommon. And then passive cash systems, again, in the back end of these funnels that are already proven to convert extremely well and squeeze out cash for you 100%. And then the back end of every funnel, passive cash systems such as memberships. How about a membership bolted onto the back end in addition to webinars as well? Now, I'm telling you this, and I've already given you a couple hints here. I've given you a couple of hints. I really, truly have. The gurus hide this because usually this is all hidden. Why is it hidden? Because this true monster, massive, passive cash back end is where real business is done. Remember, systems and massive passive cash go hand in hand. It's where real business is done. This is where real profits are made. The gurus only pump the low ticket stuff. They definitely don't usually talk about the funnels. They don't want you to think about that. And then they definitely don't tell you about the massive passive cash with webinars, for example, and other high-end big ticket stuff in the back end, and also the continuity, the passive cash in the back end, like a membership. Would you be interested in massive passive cash for yourself? That is automatic cash that's paid to you. It's not like you're working extra hard or putting in any more time. There's no more time that's required to make this work. There's no other time required. Yeah, I bet. I'm seeing a lot of comments here, and Matt, thank you again for responding to folks and being so generous here. And I love the comments and the questions here. Keep them coming. So what if we could do all this without the pain, the frustration, the typical time, $25,000 setup cost for this kind of thing. Yeah, it's pretty special, right? What if you had full access to all of the products as well and all of the funnels? What if you could see every little piece and every part? If you wanted to dive into any part of the funnel and look at the proof, look at the pieces and the parts, the tools, the templates for yourself, if you felt inclined to do so. It's not required, but we recommend it. That means looking at secret traffic system 1, 2, and 3. 1 minute free traffic, 1 minute traffic machines, list warrior as well. Access to everything in the funnel, and then the next funnel, and then the next funnel, seeing every piece and part. Instant access to the actual systems that are proven to drive traffic very easily. You get all the tools, all the templates in these systems and others for free. So do you think you could, do some amazing things here? Would you like to have access to every product the Rhodes Brothers release? So not just those 3, but other products that we release as well. Soak up every secret and every funnel, every product, everything that you discover regarding traffic and sales or anything else, more profits, all to you. And all of that comes with 100% reseller profits for all the new products that are launched that have funnels and are proven out completely. Now you got to be wondering. I mean, I looked at this, I was talking to Matt and I said, dude, this is over the top. It's really over the top. Why would we do this? And the answer is we came to the conclusion that this is best for our business. This is best because it's for the sake of finding and ferreting out, discovering the talent, discovering other people who are like-minded, like us, who want long-term partnerships. Do you think you can make money when you've got everything that we've got? Our tools, products, systems, funnels. You think you can score big like our partners, friends, family, clients, customers again and again? Deborah, $450, 48 hours. Kumar, $277. Aiden, $336. Alan, $260. Michael, $278. Lance, $245. Rodriguez, $268. Craig, $1,300. Jason, $1,200. Gene, $1,400. Ian, $1,700 over the weekend. Mike earned $2,900 again over the weekend. And that is why this is the simplest way for beginners to earn $1,000 per day, starting in as little as 48 hours. There is no product creation. You've seen that. There are no employees required. There's no inventory needed. There's no technical setup. You don't need any specific skills. If you can type an email, you're good to go. You don't need to go out and get proof. You don't need a college degree, obviously. You don't need to do any weird, crazy, complicated testing. There's no theory here. There's nothing weird about that. It is a proven system with proven funnels. This is important. Zero in on this. Pay very close attention to this. Everyone wants to make more money. The internet edutainment niche is therefore always on fire. Billions, not millions, not tens of millions, not hundreds of millions, billions of people are looking for ways to make money online. 4 billion opportunities, right? You can see right there, make money online, 4 billion results. And the US government data is very clear about this. Only 5.6 million entrepreneurs in the US, and yet there are 129 million employees in the USA. What does that mean? 96% of all Americans are not yet entrepreneurs. They're not. They're not. Maybe they're dabbling, maybe they're trying to do a side hustle, a little bit of kicking the tires here and there, but they're not entrepreneurs. That means over 100 million possible customers, nearly a bottomless, endless well of opportunity. And that is just in the US of A. Are you on fire with me here? Are you really like going bonkers out of your mind? And yes, of course, this works anywhere around the world. We have customers, clients, partners in practically every single country that you can name, every continent. Well, practically every continent, perhaps not what? Antarctica, right? Maybe we do there as well. Who wants this? Now listen, everyone wants this. 85% of all workers hate their jobs. They want freedom. I want freedom. You want freedom. 62% of all Americans want to start a business. Damn it. But they don't know how, or they've tried and they failed and it's painful. 66% of all Americans dream about quitting one day. Do you see the demand here? It is through the roof. This is the only market that you need to go into. We've specialized in this area. We've proven it out. The data, this isn't opinion. The data tells us that this 100% reseller profit system is the fastest and easiest way for you to start a business that gives you the freedom that you desire. So there are two options. This is what we had in front of us. This was a choice. Best path forward. We had to decide. Hey, we're going to give you the strategy. We're going to show you everything. Then leave you to succeed. But it's all according to chance. And we're going to assume that we're done because you take this and you just run with it. That was choice number one. So teach and walk away. Or we take on more responsibility. We take a chance on a few people. We together as partners look to a brighter future where even a small handful of people have a big impact in the world, small handful of people who are working with us to be as successful and as free as possible. We chose the direct help and mentorship path to assist you, to give you what you need to succeed. We're very, very proud to introduce Zeus Factory, a fast, proven system for easily profiting from multiple high profit, money getting funnels that generate you $1,000 or more per day, starting in as little as 48 hours, just as you have seen, putting in less than an hour per day from anywhere in the world. We call it Zeus Factory because you are handed the keys to the factory for your own complete money-making factory. And you're handed that, and the opportunity is instant. We created this, like we said, because there is no better or faster way that we have found for you to replicate our $1,000 plus paydays and much, much higher. Friends, family, clients, customers, we want this for a small handful of people where we hand you our complete reseller system 100% done for you. This is what you get. I hope you're pumped. I hope you're as excited as I am about this complete 100% profit reseller system, 100% of the cash paid directly to you on all of our funnels, including front-end products and all of the OTOs, upsells, downsells, all of the upgrades. Automated sales system is in place, up and running for you. Our proven system is set up automatically to follow up with your customers by email, very friendly, into their inbox to help get you free sales without you lifting a finger. It's already built, it's already in place. You get credit, 100% of the cash goes to you. Full done for you setup, no tech headaches, no technological pain. We set up your funnels for you, complete with our proven email follow-ups for multiple proven upsells. We follow up people. It's very friendly, very nice. We do the right thing. It's ethical. It's wonderful. People love our products and they love what you're selling as well. Unlimited support and updates, of course. We answer your customers' pre-sale questions. We answer emails on your behalf. We take the heat. We answer any questions anyone has. And also post-sale support. So people always say, how do you do this? How do you do that? What's this mean? Can I get help here? You're not lifting a finger. We're doing it. We handle special requests. We handle product updates. We handle everything. Unlimited support means unlimited support. Unlimited updates means unlimited updates. By the way, we're selling the same stuff you are as well. So this has to work. Advanced training, absolutely. You get our complete collection of personal secrets for free. Absolutely nothing is left out. Fast and easy. Traffic, you get access to all of our products as well that are in the funnels and beyond. Future access and future reseller rights as well. You get access to our future releases. 100% reseller rights are given to you for free 1 week after the launch ends. So we've got funnels in place. When we launch a new product, 1 week after, you are locked in for 100% profits, and then you're off to the races. Everything's proven out, all the proof, all the upsells, all the downsells. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. Handed to you, all wrapped up nicely with a bow. one-on-one mentorship, of course, we don't want to leave you hanging in any way whatsoever. You get a 30-minute out of the gate one-on-one profit strategy call with the Rhodes brothers or our top coaches to get you started. So you do get time with us as well. We felt that was something that you would love to have access to us. 30 minutes, we talk about what this is all about. And quite frankly, we can shoot the shit if you'd like to do that as well. Get to know each other. We love these calls. Total value over $34,000 for everything that you're getting here. So this is what's going to happen, okay? So after you sign up for Zeus Factory, you're going to instantly get access to all of our best traffic secrets. Very important, because it's always like, well, how do I get traffic? The systems are in place to help you with that. We've already given you several techniques here today, but you get all the teachings and trainings and access to us as well, of course, so you can start sending sales in a matter of minutes. You're going to unlock a personal mentorship with the Rhodes brothers, so you know exactly what to do. Also, you're going to be completely set up to collect 100% commissions on all of our proven sales funnels. You're going to earn 100% of all of the cash on all the front-end sales that you send. You're also going to earn instant cash on all back-end upgrades that are purchased as well. You're getting automatic sales coming in for you immediately for the days after the sale, because we have the systems in place that drive more sales for you. You're getting bonus sales, in other words, on all other products coming in. This often happens days and even sometimes weeks. We've even had sales come in months after the initial sales. You're going to get set up to automatically get access to the 100% reseller rights for all of our new releases. All of your questions will be answered. There is nothing that is left out. So what's it going to feel like to wake up every morning 3 to 6 months from now with your own 100% commission daily sales pouring in? I want you to really picture that. Have a business that brings you in daily, weekly, monthly income on autopilot at the level that you want, working a few hours per week in your spare time, earning hundreds, 500, thousands per day, maybe more than that. For example, D earned $5,900, Mark $1,800, Mike $8,200, Craig earned $3,300, 6 days. So how do you get in? Right here, act now. So right there on the screen, you can see it. Someone will be dropping that link in just a moment. And there it is again, act right now. Go to that link right now. We're going to let you in right now for only $49.97. Now, we are looking for your case study. And when you act right now and you head to the URL, you head over there right now, we're going to give you a major bonus, an incredible bonus right now. If, really, when you agree to give us your case study, we're going to give you an instant $3,000 right here, right now, but only right here and only right now, okay? With your $3,000 case study advance bonus, you get in for $1,997. $1,997 gets you in. Head over to that URL. It's right there. You can see it on the screen. We're dropping it in for you as well, right? What's the catch? There's got to be a catch. That's the first thing that should come to mind. What's the catch? Listen, we ask that you send us a big fat check for $3,000, but only after you've earned your first $30,000 of profit, okay? $3,000, but only after you've earned $30,000 of profit. Now, this is entirely optional for you to repay. This is entirely optional for you to repay, but we feel that we're willing to bet on you, and we're willing to work on a matter of trust, mutual respect. Real businesses operate this way, with a handshake for that entirely optional loan. Let's do a little recap here. I'm seeing some folks ask, what exactly do I get? Let's take a look at this. Today, you only pay $1,997 to get access to the Zeus Factory 100% Profit Reseller Program, complete with our Rhodes Brothers mentorship. You get all of our traffic secrets to make it as easy as possible. Plus, you get 100% commissions on all of your front end and back end upgrade sales. The $3,000 loan that we give you That's for you, for your case study. That's entirely optional to you to repay. You just need to agree to commit yourself and to focus on this. And we'll drop that link in for you. Again, I see some requests for the link. We'll drop it in for you. You can see it there on the screen too. You get full 100% reseller rights. You get the automatic sales system. You get 100% done for you setup. You get unlimited support and updates. Your customers and clients do as well. We take very good care of people. White glove service, complete advanced training, future access to all the products. You get reseller rights on those as well. Also, one-on-one mentorship. And we also have super bonus number one, $3,000 case study. And of course, we're handing that to you right here, right now. And again, 1997, head there right now. You can pay with either PayPal or with credit card. There's a little toggle switch, a tab there. You can go back and forth between either PayPal or credit card, absolutely. So you can utilize that. We are still not done yet. Would you like more? Type in the word more. Type in more if you want us to go above and beyond even what we've shown you so far. Type in more if you want to squeeze even more out of this relationship, this partnership, because we are still not done yet. As if slashing our price from $37,485 down to $1997 wasn't good enough, when you order right here, right now, today, you're going to get the massive passive bonus commissions bonus. Here it is, Fast Action Super Bonus Massive Commission System. So this is the first of two bonuses combined together. We're gonna set you up so you can earn $250, $500, even $1,000 commissions automatically on huge, big ticket, massive back-end products. You automatically get paid on webinars that are on the back end of these funnels that we haven't even shown you. So we have these massive commissions available to you where even one sale can pay for the price of Zeus Factory today. One or two people and you're set for everything. And we also are going to give you, as part of the Fast Action Super Bonus, passive commissions. The passive commission system, you're going to earn automatic monthly cash because we are hooking in for you 100% commissions from our proven membership. So you're getting that in addition to everything else. This is massive passive cash. And this is how you sell once and how you get paid forever. You get paid forever. So this isn't just a matter of funnels or a big fat end and huge products, big ticket. This is how you make a lot of money very fast, and then how you get paid over and over, month after month after month. How much more money do you think you'll be making with both massive and passive 100% bonus commissions? You don't need to do any extra work in any way whatsoever to earn these bonus massive passive profits. It's all built in. We're doing it for you when you order, when you get in today. It's all going to be built in for you. It's 100% done for you. There's no updating of the memberships. There's no creating your own high ticket webinars. There's no customer support that you need to do. There's no tech setup, any of that BS, none of it. 100% done for you. Turn any type of traffic into fast cash. We make this as easy as we possibly can. We set up the system for you. Then you get a 30-minute strategy call with us or our team that specializes in free traffic and fast growth, or accelerating whatever it is that you already have in place. So you have two choices. You can do nothing, leave $1,000 per day behind forever and really get nothing and struggle and try to do this on your own. The fast and easy way, it's pretty obvious, right? Turn on your own Zeus Factory right here, right now. Take us up on our $3,000 honor system loan and only put in a tiny fraction of time and effort to get started with everything. So here's everything again that you get. You can head to that URL. You can head over there. Absolutely, go there right now. And I know that Matt has dropped this in a few times. And I've got another, I've got another thing for you here as well. As I think about this, I realize that, if you're waiting, maybe you're a little bit nervous or anxious. You're wondering if this works for you. I hope I've shown you, and Matt and I have put together what makes money come in, what really is working for us, what's really working for ordinary folks like you and I. If you're nervous or anxious, I understand. Anytime you make any, investment, anytime you're, about to change your life, asking asking for that first date, right? Maybe buying your first home, buying your first car. Obviously, this is a much smaller commitment than that, but I understand the nerves, I understand the anxiety, but the other thing is that's a sign of excitement, and you smell the money. You can feel the vibes, you can feel the cash, you can see the money and the change in your life. You can picture a brighter future. You can look and you can see the sun rise in the morning after a great night of sleep, low stress. That's good. That feels really good. Does it work for you? Well, it's worked for so many people. You've already seen the proof of so many different people who this has worked for, but it's completely understandable. Maybe you do feel it's too expensive. I understand this is not for everyone. This is not one size fit all. This is not, I don't want to mock it because we have sold lower ticket prices. This isn't like a $2 special or something. This is a life changing opportunity. This is an absolute new breakthrough. There's nothing else like this. This is absolutely new. This is a complete breakthrough. We are partnering up. We are doing 100% of the hard work, the nitty gritty, nasty work. We're putting our money on the line. We're going 60, 70% of the way in terms of the investment here. You just have to go and take it over the goal line. You have to just take that little extra step. So it will set you back a little bit. It will pinch a little bit. It will sting a little bit. But everything that I've ever invested in my life, it takes a little bit of extra cash, a little bit of extra time. Usually this is, of course, very fast, but it does take a little bit of cash that also causes focus. When you make the right investment, you get focused. If you made a $2 investment, you wouldn't be focused. You wouldn't believe like you believe right now. And we believe in you as well. You're making an investment in yourself and your future. So it may be for you and it may not. This is not a high pressure situation whatsoever. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for partners. Remember, that's our interest here. Long-term success, long-term cash with great people. The other thing is, well, what you've done up until now clearly hasn't worked or worked as well as you would have liked it to have worked. Maybe you've made a few mistakes. I've been there. Matt's made mistakes as well. You've also seen that other people are doing this and they are successful, making hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in a very short period of time. Some of them, perhaps most of them, have less experience than you. Some of them, maybe most of them, have less courage than you do, less money and less ambition and drive than what you have. You're getting this, you're getting more access to more opportunity and more cash as an opportunity to you right now than people who even maybe thought about this a few months ago. Maybe if I could. It's all right here. You're getting access to all of this. Tremendous value. And I do encourage you to drop in your questions right now. If you have questions about your unique situation, I very strongly encourage you right now to drop in questions. I know that Matt has been working furiously. He's been working furiously behind the scenes. We've got so many people here who are talking to us, who are interacting with us. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a look at those questions that are coming in. Okay, so one question that came in, and Matt, if you can continue to flag these, that would be fantastic, sir. I know you're working fast and furious here. I really, really appreciate this. So, one of the questions is, of course, about the traffic. traffic is truly easy. There is only build, buy, or borrow. If you have any traffic right now, it's likely you can use that traffic. If you have any platform, any reach, any social media presence, if you have an email list, if you have any of those things, it's great because you have a leg up on everyone else. You have an opportunity to finally leverage what you've already been working for and striving for. But the other thing is we have that all covered, not only in the products and the systems that are available that you have access to. Plus, remember, you can just send an email or two. Plan on sending 1 or 2 emails or messages per day to people, and just have friendly conversations with people who have Facebook groups, who have thousands, tens of thousands, perhaps hundreds of thousands of people. Reach out to them, have a little conversation with them. You can also send emails to bloggers and influencers, people who have websites and they are looking for opportunities where they can make a lot of cash very easily. And these are proven systems. And again, there are millions of these people. There are millions of these people who are looking for great offers. Matt and I simply cannot reach these people on our own. We can't do it. There are millions of people and we cannot reach them all, not even if we wanted. But that's why we're looking to partner with you. Now, our one-on-one calls, yeah, absolutely. So our one-on-one calls are recorded. So if you have questions and comments or you're looking for advice with that one-on-one mentorship call, the beauty is absolutely we can record that for you. We can leave it, we don't have to record, but we love to record. We send the recording back over to you so you can grill us, ask us questions, ask our team questions. And yes, all of that is absolutely recorded. Now, another thing is that as soon as you're in, and Matt's pinging me here, yes, absolutely. As soon as you've made the commitment and you've jumped in, follow that the URL. Matt's been dropping it in, and you can see it there on the screen. Yeah, follow that URL. Head over there and jump in after you've made that investment. You've made the commitment. You're going to be getting in. This is a beautiful thing. It's a very soft landing. We have a wonderful page for you set up. Lots of information there. A nice welcome video. We'll be reaching out to you as well. Again, this is all as easy and as painless as it possibly can be. There is a little bit of work, yes, a little bit, but it's minuscule. By the way, thank you for all the wonderful comments. When you are in, let us know. Matt will let me know as well behind the scenes here. We do not have room for a whole lot of people. We could cut this off at any time depending on the demand here. We're looking at that very closely right now. Okay, yes, so again, thank you for the comments. Sorry, 1 second, there are just so many comments, so sorry. Listen, yes, so there's a question about getting everything that you need. Listen, we give you everything that you need, A to Z, and there's a true difference between giving you trainings and giving you access to the Rhodes Brothers and our funnels. This is not just access to a few videos or a group or something. You're getting access to the actual products, all of the products and all of the funnels. And this is truly a mentorship where you keep 100% of the profits. You also, when you act here right now, today, you get massive passive cash as well. We're bolting in webinars for you, and we're bolting in memberships for you. Our time is your time. We are in this together. So yes, I want to be very clear about everything. Listen, Matt and I are students of this market. Matt and I study this market very closely. We're always looking for what works, always tweaking and tuning. So yes, this is constantly updated. I know every opportunity out there. Matt knows every opportunity. This is what we discuss. There is no other opportunity out there that is easier or faster than this. This is so easy. Another thing is I know, and this is a follow-up to what Mike has said. I've seen some comments from Frank and Sarah and some other folks as well. And I know that you've gotten involved in many opportunities, and you've probably gotten overwhelmed. I know that I have in the past, Matt has as well, and we're like, geez, we have to do so much to make that work. Really? It's easy to get overwhelmed with other teachings and trainings. That's why we removed all the friction and the grind, the stress, the noise, because of how much work was involved. We wiped that out because of how difficult it was. And listen, I know that getting overwhelmed is something that happens, and you probably got discouraged because of the poor results. All of these reasons are why we put this together. This Zeus Factory is indeed as simple as it looks. Okay, I'm taking another look here, making sure here. Congratulations. I'm trying. There's so many people here and so many comments. It looks like Rita is in. Congratulations, Rita. Yeah, that's really this is great. I'm really excited for you, Rita. Yeah, another partner. So as soon as you're in, let us know. And again, Matt's going to let me know as well. Another thing is, and I have some people saying, "Hey, you know, I'm gonna take my time with this," and it's really interesting to think about that, because if you walk away from this opportunity today, you're agreeing that you're going to walk down the same road you've walked down before, with even more challenges and more mental grind. There is no other road, no other path like this. There's no other route to making money online as simple and as fast as this. That's because all the other teachings and trainings that are out there, all those other business models and all that other stuff that's out there, those so-called systems, they're so complicated, so many moving parts out there. But here, there are almost no moving parts. So if you're an engineer at heart, think about this. There are practically zero moving parts. There's practically nothing to figure out. Basically, you're talking to us and using what we're providing. I said this to Matt before I jumped on, and this is in response to some of the comments that were made earlier. I know that Sarah, and I know that Nick and Shirley, Elise, and so on, you've made some great comments here. So this is sort of in line with some of your comments and questions here. But I really do mean this with the deepest of respect. I personally am here to serve. Matt Rhodes is here right now to serve you, because if we can get you rich, if we can help you build a fortune, we will get even richer. We will even enjoy life that much more. We'll all make more money together. Remember, it's very rare to make money on your own. I mean, no man, no woman is an island. Again and again, we find that partnerships are the path. It's a dirty little secret. Very few people are operating in this space, in this market on their own. And we realized we would turn that around. How do you turn around a partnership? Well, instead of just going out there and pounding people over the head and trying to do things that way, which is complete nonsense, what if we treat people with the absolute respect that we treat our customers and we treat each other with? We are here to serve. I want to be able to talk to my family and my friends, neighbors, niece, nephew. I want to be able to talk to these people with a straight face and hold my head up high. Most of these people that we talk to on a regular basis, they are not internet marketers. They're not full-time internet marketers. Maybe they're dabblers here and there. They don't have the mind or the mentality that we have. They're not thinking that way, and they don't want anything like that. So many people in this market, in this space, the online business market, what they try to do is they try to teach you the way. They try to teach you the way, and they try to say, hey, do it like we do. Do all this technology. Get involved in all this nonsense. Get smart about Facebook. Get smart about Google. Get smart about email. Get smart about every little piece and part and funnels. Get used to this. Make all these investments for hundreds of, not thousands of dollars. We don't want anything like that for our customers and clients, and not for our family and friends either. Now, there's nothing wrong with those skills, but it's of no interest to them. Matt and I love this stuff. We eat, drink, and sleep marketing. We love the business of business. And I hope that comes through. That's exciting to us. So, you know, it reminds me of going, to a dentist. It's not a fun time, right? You talk to a dentist, it's like, hey, I'm having this problem, or you're getting the teeth clean, but you're talking to a dentist. And as soon as that dentist starts talking about anything but dental work, does that make any sense? Would you go to a dentist to talk about drilling an oil well? Would you believe the dentist? I mean, maybe, but that's so misplaced. Instead, doesn't it make sense? Think about this. Doesn't it make sense to go to the dentist for dental work and go to the marketers to have the marketing done? And you live your life, you carry on, and in this case, you collect the cash. You don't need to become a world-class marketer, right? Any more than you need to become a world-class dentist. You don't need to become a world-class marketer, not at all. That's not of interest to you, I bet. Now, if you want to know that stuff, we're more than willing to talk to you. Okay, so here's another thing. How do we feel about these products? I love this. I love this. How do we feel about the products and about the systems and so on? Well, I've already explained earlier, Matt and I, we really did a whole bunch of reverse engineering in the masterminds that we were in particular one mastermind where we saw $40,000 per month pouring onto people who we thought weren't quite as savvy as you are, and were kind of doing things the wrong way and grinding through it and bashing their head against the wall, and they really were ruining their lives. So we tore it apart and we put it together in the easiest, simplest way we possibly could. So how do we feel about this? Let me tell you, our passion and our interest is your passion and interest. In other words, let us feel great about marketing. You can feel great about the money. Okay? You can feel great about going from point A to point B. What's point B? Your bank account. Money flowing from customers 100% into your bank account. That should make you feel good, because it makes us feel good to help you get rich because you're our partner in this. Another thing is that if you want, this is related to feeling great about this, if you really love this and you want to sort of wipe out the day job, kill the day job, or if you're looking for something to retire into, if you're looking for a way to retire and you're not quite sure what makes sense, well, listen, this is a pretty easy way to rapidly ramp up a full-time income if you'd like, or to make a massive amount of extra cash in your golden years. And that can be at any age, by the way. I shouldn't even say golden years, right? Because this can be, you could be 20 or 30 years old. You could be a teenager for all we care, because the system is the system. The templates are the templates, operations and the automatic cash, they're just there. All in all, that is because there's not any level of complexity here. Matt's kind of smacking me over the head here as well. So welcome as well. I'm seeing it kind of pop in here. This is great. Congratulations as well to Case. I know that there are other folks as well. I'm going to keep looking, and there are just so many people here and so many comments. So thanks, Matt, for handling that. Another thing is just a straight up question about PayPal. PayPal came up earlier. That's cool. Do you need PayPal to get paid? Do you need PayPal to get paid? No, not at all. That's one of the big requirements for many of our friends and family. They don't have PayPal. I just recently was talking to a friend, and he's 48 years old, and he does not, or he did not have a PayPal account. He just opened a PayPal account for a whole nother reason. It was pretty amazing. And I'm like, wow, you don't have a PayPal account? He goes, John, most people don't have PayPal accounts. And I'm like, what? He says, yeah. So I started asking around. There are a lot of people who don't have PayPal accounts. So point blank, no, you do not need PayPal to get paid. Another thing is does this really pay you over and over? Well, yes, it pays you over and over. The reason it pays you over and over is because you get paid on upfront sales, and then we have the deep funnel. So even if someone hasn't bought products that are in the funnel, we are following up by email with those buyers, and we're giving them more opportunities to make an investment in one-time offers and upsells and cross sells as well. Plus, yes, to answer that question, yeah, I'm catching up with you, Tim. I'm catching up with you right there as well, because we also are bolting onto those funnels and the email automaticity, right? The email systems that are in place. We're following up with people to say, hey, by the way, here's a webinar training for you. Also, as well, yes, here's ongoing training in the form of a membership. And yes, that does answer your question about Tim, but also Craig and also Alex. Oh, and Felix too. Yeah, very close there. Also, yeah, bonus 2, bonus 3, massive commission webinars and passive commission memberships are bolted on for you as well. So yeah, absolutely, this can be very, very passive for all of those reasons. I really hope that you go to that URL that Matt's been, thank you again, Matt, that Matt's been dropping in. Definitely click and head over there now. There's simply, and this is the reason why, because there's not going to be another opportunity that's going to come your way that's any easier than this. It can't. It's not possible. We've seen them all. We purposely set this thing up so that if you're not happy, you get your money back. So a lot of questions earlier, and then they kind of dropped off, about the money back guarantee. I understand. I do understand that. What do you really have to lose? Like nothing. You are fully protected by our money back guarantee. First, zero in on this. We guarantee that we'll have you set up and ready to go in as little time as possible and getting you ready to make money. Second, because this is a manual setup process for us, not for you, it's a manual setup process for each person coming into Zeus Factory who's joining right here, right now. It does take our team some time to do the work. So we'll get you set up over the next few days to make sure that you get fully and completely set up as fast as possible. We guarantee that we'll be doing that for you. Third, we guarantee you'll be ready to collect 100% commissions as quickly as possible. And that's as fast as our team can make that happen in the order of folks that are coming in. Fourth, while we're in the process of setting up all of your reseller funnels for you, you'll have unlimited access to our entire collection of products for all of the funnels. And fifth, for a full 7 days, with this full and complete access, you get to decide if this investment is right for you. And yes, that's unlimited for you. It doesn't get any easier or risk-free than that. So that should answer your question. And well, multiple questions about the guarantee in no uncertain terms. It's extremely straightforward. And I do, Sam, yeah, I get it. I get it. Just because of how complex things are with other people and other systems, and just because they're difficult through the eyes of other people and other trainings, listen, for most of what you see out there, they deliberately want to pretend that it's this, and maybe for them it is difficult. It's a big, slow job, very difficult. And if you have been sucked into that vortex, type in the word vortex if you've been sucked into that vortex, by the way. It's pretty easy to quickly become overwhelmed. I bet you quickly became frustrated. Then I bet you quickly became disillusioned, disappointed, and you're on the hamster wheel of doom. They suck you into that, and it's really frustrating to us to see other unsavory people do that. And then you get disengaged, you feel dull and gray. It's the complications that are put in place. It's a frustration for us to see that, and I get it, to see people on the hamster wheel of doom. Every other opportunity out there is so damn complicated. It's so damn difficult. It really frustrates us we removed all that. We removed the challenge. We don't want you to face the challenge. It's not the fast way to money. It's not a good way to start a partnership. No overwhelm, no frustration, no time consuming nonsense. We don't want any of that for you. No, nothing annoying. So yeah, that's absolutely something that we're striving for as well. Some people are here, and I see Frank, for example. Yeah, Frank is saying it's happening to him right now. I understand, and Shirley as well, getting sucked into that vortex, right? So it's frustrating. I get that. Okay, another thing is, what about that full-time income? So there were some follow-up questions, and it's beautiful. By the way, yes, when you're in, let me know. That gives us a timestamp as well. It also lets Matt know if you have any questions. He can help you out there as well. So let us know when you're in. I love seeing your comments as well. So full-time, sure. So Ashley, yes. Okay, yeah, right, yep, that's the question, right? So creating a full-time income. Well, yeah, well, what if it was super simple and super fast for you to earn an income that you could scale up? So earlier I said, look, if you already have traffic, great. If you already have a platform, great. If you already have for example, an email list or a following, or you're an influencer, that's fantastic. You can leverage that very easily with Zeus Factory. Yep, follow that link. That's right. Matt has yeah, Matt has dropped that in. I appreciate that. But listen, Ashley. So let me continue. So it's super clear. Wouldn't it be great for you to know that there are already ways that are in place for you to scale up to whatever level that you want? You can scale in and you can scale up. When I say scale in, it means you make money and you can keep all that money for yourself. That's fine, and that you can scale a certain amount that way. But the other way is as you take a small percentage of the profits that are coming in, perhaps even drowning you, to say it in a kind of a fun way. Yeah, that money's coming in. You can take that money and you can turn around and you can reinvest that money. You can go ahead and buy traffic. You don't need to buy traffic, but you can reinvest very easily and very quickly in traffic. You can also form more partnerships. And if you want, you can hire someone to do these things for you. So absolutely, you can scale up and scale out and go big. Another question. I think this is either from, I think it's from Des. I'm trying to scroll back up. Thanks, Des, for dropping this in. So the question, it's like a point blank question. We just send traffic. You do the rest. Des, the answer is very straightforward. The answer is yes, other than one other thing. And Matt's probably going, wait, what? What's the one other thing? Well, the one thing is yes. It's very easy to get traffic. That's about all that you have to do. But remember, the teachings and the trainings, everything in Zeus Factory in one way or another is related to traffic and getting people in front of these offers. So it's very wonderful. But the other thing that you will have to spend some time doing is counting your money, really looking at the dollars coming in to your account. Again, we're trying to move money from people that are out there, point A to point B, and point B is your bank account. Okay, so Des, that's the only other thing that you need to do besides getting people in front of one or more of these funnels. And yes, literally, we handle all of the rest. I mean, if you don't, and this is kind of funny, if you don't want to jump on a one-to-one call with us, that would make us sad, but you don't even need to jump on a one-to-one mentoring call or mentorship call if you don't want. If you're extremely uncomfortable about that, for example, you don't have to, but we do recommend that as well for you, Des, okay? So yeah, so we do recommend that you talk to us, but you don't have to. Yeah, put some traffic into this and you're good to go. Another thing here is, okay, yeah, definitely head over to that URL. Folks are like, hey, well, what next? Well, if you haven't followed that link yet, and I know Matt keeps dropping it in, and I appreciate it. Yeah, head over there. But listen, I keep saying that because I keep seeing a lot of people getting burned out, or maybe screwed over, I should say, by what's out there. That's not what this is about. You can see exactly what you get. You know who you're working with. You know what the products are. If I could encourage you to make the decision so that you head over there now and you get involved with the Zeus Factory and with the Rhodes Brothers. You'll wake up and realize that this was the very best decision you could have ever made. And this isn't just better, okay? This is important. This isn't just better or a better version or an upgrade to something. This is literally a breakthrough. This is revolutionary for practically every single person that we talk to. In fact, I was just speaking to one of our partners today, and Matt doesn't even know this. I was speaking to one of our partners today, and I revealed the details of Zeus Factory to him, and he was absolutely blown away. And he said, "John, that is revolutionary." And I said, yeah, it really is. It is disruptive. It's shocking. It's jaw-dropping. It is game-changing. It is not something that is rehashed. This is something that very few people have ever seen, and it's very likely that you're just discovering this now. Keep your questions coming, please. Very important. And again, once you're in, let Matt know. That way we've got that timestamp and he can take a look for you. Okay, another thing here is, this is sort of a visualization. It's like, hey, what can I expect over the next 30 days, let's say? So I do see a question related to that. I'm paraphrasing ever so slightly, and that's from Ken. And I do see that Stephen had asked that a little bit earlier as well. So, over the course of a month, 30 days from now, you could be living, and you really should be living, an entirely different life, the dream life, the life that you deserve. You could be living the type of life where all of the possibilities, all of the mistakes are undone, all the possibilities, everything that you dreamed for is finally becoming available, or already is available in the course of 1 month. Having your life back, removing of that stress. And listen, it's either a reality in 30 days or it's about to become a reality. So there's no other way to make this happen than for you to decide to change your life. Life is going to change no matter what. Isn't that true? Life will change. But the results that you get might not change unless you make the decision to change life in the way that makes sense for you and your circumstances. That's your choice. Yeah, that's what you get to do. It's your choice. You get to make that decision right now. And you want to know why I do this? You want to know why I utilize the Zeus Factory and all the systems? I realize that I never want to be one of those fathers I have a couple of kids. I got a wonderful, beautiful wife. I never wanted to be one of those dads that is just so completely consumed by work that I'm not there for my children, or that I push the kids away, either with my looks or my tone of voice. My words might be pleasant, but I don't want to even in any way ever be dismissive to my own children or my wife. I don't want to be one of those guys. I don't want to be one of those people where I'm so damn stressed out from crazy work. And I know Matt feels the same way. He doesn't like coming home. He never has. Coming home in a bad mood. Those days are gone. When Matt back in the early days was struggling and fighting with his student debt, that was very unpleasant. And when I had a day job that was sucking the life out of me, I needed to change. I had to decide what my future was going to look like. And I certainly don't want to unload any negativity on my wife or my life. I don't want to disturb the very positive energy that she brings and my children bring to the household. I don't want to have any of those stupid money arguments. I don't want to go head to head with my family about doing something as simple as going out to a nice restaurant. I don't want to be that type of person. That is why I do this. And that's why Matt does it as well. It's for making the right decision, doing what we want to do on our own terms. Is that what it is for you as well, the freedom? So I'm trying to take a look here to see what kinds of other specific questions that you have. All right, okay, so I see this is from Nikki, and yeah, this is sort of a follow-up. Yeah, the hamster wheel of doom. 99% of those folks are out there, and it's just absolute misery, and you just destroy the energy in every room you walk into. I've been there, done that, but I've moved beyond that by making the right decisions. I want to be relaxed. I mean, I could be jumping up and down now and going crazy, but I'm pretty calm, cool, and collected, and I'm very, very happy with the Zeus factory and what it does and how it operates. I want to be happy, and I am happy. I want money in the bank. I don't want to be in debt. I don't want to be living on that hamster wheel of doom and feeling the misery coursing through my veins. I want to be away from misery as far as I can. If I'm away from misery and pain, that means I'm closer to freedom and heaven on earth, right? So we have to first remove the pain, and then second of all, that's short term, right? Remove the pain first, and then second of all, never have pain again, never have misery again. So yeah, hopefully that adds some clarity there. And I appreciate those questions about the feelings and the lifestyle and what that means. Yeah, I do appreciate that. So yes, oh, great question. So Sandra's asking about part-time versus full-time and so on. So okay, look, even if you are currently, first of all, living outside the US, perfectly fine. You can live anywhere in the world, very straightforward. Even if you're outside the US, yes, absolutely. You could be living in London, Portugal, Bali. If you've got an internet connection, if you can write emails, if you can, hit Facebook, whatever, you don't need to be able to do a whole lot. The other thing is that even if you're working a full-time job, and I know most people are working full-time jobs and they feel like they're working at capacity. I understand, but we're talking about 30 to 60 minutes a day, a few days per week. Maybe you're thinking to yourself, how can I even, because that's the question, right? How can I even find time to go on and make this work? Well, this requires 30 to 60 minutes of your time, right? And we're doing so much for you. We're literally doing the hardest work in every nook and cranny, every corner, every part of this process where we've been able to squeeze out the work. We've done that. We're going to do it for you, and then our systems and tools and processes and everything else takes over from there. Get a few eyeballs in front of these offers and they sell themselves. It's a wonderful thing. And remember, on top of that, we've got the massive passive cash opportunities as well, as long as you sign up right now before the call ends. And yes, if you choose to delay, no guarantees here. Listen, because you need to get involved in this now. I really want you involved in this now. Matt wants you in this right now. We don't want you to miss out on the massive passive bonus for taking action right now. So another thing that's popped up, and Matt dropped this in for me. Thank you, Matt. Is can I pay with PayPal credit? My answer is maybe. I don't see why you couldn't utilize PayPal credit. So that is a possibility for you. It might be a possibility for you there right through the checkout process in the cart. If not, then you can always utilize the support team. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop that in right now. JuggernautHelp@gmail.com. Okay, so that's like a direct line to our priority support team. And yes, they're standing by, so they'll be looking at that and helping you out if you have any questions. And of course, with the teachings and the trainings and the landing page, that very soft landing after you're in Zeus Factory, we get you over to a page with an introduction video, a welcome video. There's, I think it's maybe 13, 14 minutes long, something like that. And all of the information and the next couple of steps, which are very straightforward, by the way, it's all right there. Yeah, in very little time, you'll be set up. So I'm thrilled about how straightforward and how easy this is. Yes, absolutely use that URL, the one that's on the screen, and I know Matt's dropped it in several times as well. There's also a question about shopping carts. You don't need to worry about yourself. You don't need to worry at all about shopping carts. You don't have to worry about PayPal. That's not anything for you to worry about with our funnels, the way that they are set up. And yes, you can pay. You can pay now if you have PayPal. Great, utilize PayPal. Perhaps PayPal credit. You can take a look at that, or we can help you take a look at that. and also credit card as well. So yes, that's right there. No, Harold, it's not. No, so okay. So Harold is asking if he needs to invest $65,000 to pursue the opportunity. No, absolutely not. The price that you see right there, the 1997, is what you get in for, and we also we're as part of what is here for you today, right now. When you make your first 30,000, we do request, but we do not require. $3,000 back, and that's as soon as you make your 30. But that is totally on the honor system. That's totally up to you. You do not have to pay us that $3,000 back. That's totally up to you. All right, I'm scanning down here, Matt, and if there's anything that I haven't hit, keep dropping the questions in. Keep flagging. This is great. I'm scanning down here, guys. Yep. Jim, yes, you can reach out to us again at juggernauthealth@gmail.com. Yeah, Michelle, same thing. Yes, that's right. Same thing. Please reach out to us there. Oh, this is a great question. So Sandy, a couple things here. First of all, how do you guys make money? Well, listen, we are making some money. This is enough to the 1997, that investment that you're making here, and it's a real amount of money. That 1997 does help handle the cost for us for maintenance, and it does help take care of staffing. But remember, our number one priority, truly, and this is a real business oriented way to think about this, our number one priority here is your success and long-term partnerships. We find that successful people make success-oriented decisions and investments. We have more. We always have more. We also know that those people who are success-oriented tend to branch out on their own. They tend to do great things. They either do them in a short period of time or over sort of the medium and long term. They end up doing great things, and we end up being partners with really, really high quality people. So yes, there are better, faster ways for us to make a lot more money. This works for us because we're able to connect with those people who are very high quality. So I think that was Sandy who had asked that. And yeah, Sandy as well, as your follow-up, yes, we will get on a call with you, right? So when you sign up, in that first week, you don't have to do anything in the first week, really. There's nothing hard for you to do in the first week, right? Where you have unlimited access, nothing hard. It can be just for fun if you'd like to go take a look. We do encourage you to understand our products and see them forwards and backwards, but that's up to you how much you want to dive into that. And remember, we're setting everything up for you. So it's kind of a sort of a strange situation. You throw us a few dollars here, and then we get to work. Our team gets to work setting you up. So yeah, that's how that works. It's a great question, and we found that these relationships, these long-term, we're not short-term thinkers. Hopefully that's super clear. We don't think short-term. We're not trying to smash and grab and take money and run away. This is long-term. We've been in this for a long time. This is not our first rodeo, but we have found that forming these partnerships is extremely lucrative over the years. We've literally made millions of dollars online by partnering with the right people. So we're in a way manufacturing with Zeus Factory great partnerships where everyone's a winner. It's really a great thing. Yep, yeah, it's really great. Okay, so I'm taking a look here. I'm about through the questions, and Matt here also maybe one or two more questions. We've got 5 minutes, maybe less. I'm going to be very strict about this, 5 minutes or less. I want to remember and be respectful of you and your time. Another thing is that, in terms of the amount of money that you can make and how it can be so massive, so fast, how you can hit $1,000 so fast is not just the funnels and the products in the funnels. It's also making, $250, making $500, even making $1,000 commissions automatically, and getting paid through the membership plugins that we have built in. When I say plugin, we bolt in memberships into these funnels that we've got set up for you. So that means 100% of the profit for the memberships that are bolted in, and you get 100% of all the cash from the memberships that are bolted into these funnels. So yes, of course, by taking action right now, you do get those super bonuses. Number two. Number three, massive commissions and passive commissions. Yes, we only have a couple of minutes left. We're running a little bit over, but I wanted to be very, very clear about that. It does look as well. I'm double checking here. It looks like Nicole is in as well. Let us know when you're in. So congratulations as well, Nicole. I know that there are others. I'm very sorry. If you want me to call out your name, just let us know. It's important. And let us know, again, so Matt can see the timestamp there as well. So very, very important. Okay, so another thing. Yes, absolutely. We're going to be hanging up here in a couple minutes. That's right, another minute or two. So go to that URL that you see, sign up. Otherwise, you will be losing out on the fast response bonus, super bonus number 3 in particular, the bonus number 2, number 3, the massive commissions, and also the passive commissions. Okay, so those are your super fast bonuses here as well. Another thing, I think this is pretty critical, and I'm looking, and I think this might have been, it was either Joe or John earlier. So Joe or John, answering your question about the membership. No, 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 you do not have to update the membership. We do all of that for you automatically. And of course, you still get paid month after month by those members who join. You do not have to update a thing. Okay, you never have to update sales pages. You never have to update proof. You never have to update the funnels. You never have to update anything. And in fact, we're always adding more, and we're always spending our own money to test and improve what's already been, already well proven out to work. So no, you don't have to update or add anything to the memberships. It is literally all done for you. Yeah, another question, and this is pretty interesting. How old is this system? This is a breakthrough system. This is revolutionary because this has just been put together and just put out there for you. This is not, years old. We just released this for you. So a great question about, is this stale bread? Absolutely not. No, this is now. This is absolutely right now. Okay, yeah, again, juggernauthelp@gmail.com. Clarence, yes, Clarence. Yep, that's right, Clarence. So utilize that, juggernauthelp@gmail.com. Clarence, yes, so we'll help you with that. Just another minute or two, because I have seen some questions. Let me see, and let me double check. Oh yeah, Michelle, yes, of course. You'll have literally as much support as you need. We have real businesses. Zeus is a real business as part of our businesses. That means, and you literally get as much support as you need. Certainly Monday to Friday, all kinds of hours, right? We're pretty good at getting back to folks typically in a matter of hours. So we're pretty fast with our support. And yes, we do put some time in, or really our team. We take a lot of time off, of course, but our teams, yeah, we do have overlap there as well. So we provide support on Saturday and Sunday, not just for you, by the way, but support for your customers as well. So that's really, really cool. Yep, Elizabeth, I'm pretty excited. Elizabeth, if you are in, literally let us know. I think, Elizabeth, you might have just jumped in, so that's pretty exciting here. Okay, Matt, I'm taking a look here. I need to make sure though, because there are still so many people here. This is incredible. This is so crazy. There are still so many people and so many wonderful comments coming in, and people saying thank you, people saying congratulations to those who have jumped in. Yes, absolutely, congratulations as well. Thank you as well. But Matt, I'm taking a look here, bro, and I'm trying to see if there are any unanswered questions at all. And yes, of course, I am super, super pumped about this. And again, let me just recap in case you're not looking at the screen. Yes, so utilize that URL. Go ahead and make the investment. Head over there right now, and it's 1997. You are getting 100% reseller rights to all of these funnels. You are also getting the automatic sales system. These are the follow-ups. These are the follow-ups to buyers to have them spend even more money. And this is where money just sort of magically drops into your account days after initial sales are coming in, and upsells and one-time offers are relaunched. The little mini flash sales are popping up, and we also, of course, have other sales in the funnel, and you get 100% of all those. Yes, of course, 100% done for you setup. We do all of the work that we can possibly do for you. And again, yep, you do get unlimited support and updates. We're handling everything, all of that support, all of those updates. You don't need to update anything. We are updating everything: the pages, the content, the delivery, the emails, graphics, the proof, memberships, content that's inside every one of these funnels. And yes, we are adding more. Okay, we are adding more. You get access to all of the trainings. You get access to every one of these products as well. You also get access to future products, and we're always launching new products, always testing. And then once we have taken care of that, a week after a launch, you get access to everything, and you get 100% reseller rights to those as well. You get the one-on-one mentorship with us. I'm thrilled about that, and talking to you as a partner, and I know Matt is as well. Folks on our team are chomping at the bit to be talking to you as well. You get the super bonus, number one, right? So you get that case study advance. So we're putting that on the table. We've gone most of the way. We've knocked that investment way down for you by handing you $3,000 today. When you get in today, that is yours. So go ahead and do that. Super bonus number 2, massive commission webinars, and also super bonus number 3, passive commission membership. And we've got more as well. We got some secrets for you over on the landing page. Some great stuff there. Great question from Jeremy here, and I think a couple other folks asked as well. How much time will I need to dedicate to this? Well, listen, you can spend as much time as you want. I've had people who come to me and say, John, can I, if I want, spend hours on this? I love marketing and I love selling, and I love web traffic. I love sales pages, and I love all of it. And I get that. I really get that. That's what Matt and I really enjoy. It's a real passion of ours, and fortunately, it helps us and helps our partners and clients and helps folks that are near and dear to us get wealthy. So it's great. But how much time will I need to dedicate to this? Well, maybe 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the evening. Whenever you have spare time, it could be over a lunch break. You can spend time and energy when it's available to you. It could be, if you have children in the house, it can be when they're out of the house. It could be on the weekends. It's on your schedule. This is extremely flexible. So it's whenever you have spare time, and if you want to do more than that, that's great. You can get a lot of traffic too. Keep this in mind. You can get a lot of traffic very fast. Lots of traffic, a flood of traffic, by sending out those very simple emails that we showed you earlier. I gave you that example, the one that Matt provided, that sacrificial lamb, right? He kind of put it out there and said, okay, here's a really simple one. And I think you can do better than that. A lot of times you can do research on someone. Here's a little hint. You can do a little bit of research on someone and do some research on their website or their social media. It's very easy. Just go out there and kind of poke around, spend 5-10 minutes learning about someone and getting closer to them right? And then what you do is you send an email or a nice little note to them in some way, and you just say, hey, I've got this opportunity. What are you promoting? What are you putting in front of your folks? And again, I showed you an example of that earlier in this training, in this workshop today. It's literally how we've gotten most of our traffic, and that's a little hint, wink, wink there. The majority of our traffic that we've gotten over the years that converts and makes the most money, it's endorsed traffic, it's recommended traffic, it is traffic from trusted partners, and that's why we're looking to partner with you as well. We'd love to partner with you because we know that you're ready, willing, and able to grow. You don't want to just make $100. You want to make thousands. You want to make tens of thousands. And we're looking to be working with people who are as passionate about freedom and staying away from the stress and the pressure and the noise. We want to be working with and spending time with really, really great people. So I wanted to answer that for you as well. Okay, I'm taking a look here. If you are having some issues, technical or otherwise, drop a note in. That way, again, we have that timestamp and that Matt can see it. And of course, you can head over to the that site and take a look there. The link's right there. Matt's dropped it in. And also, juggernothelp@gmail.com if you'd like to do that as well. Send us a note and we'll be taking a look. Might take us a little bit of time. There are so many people here. There are so many people. So I'm a little bit afraid of closing down the webinar. And Matt, I hope you forgive me here, but in just a moment or two, I'm going to be shutting this down because I think that we've answered everything. If there's anything urgent or critical, or a final, I'll call it a fence sitter question that you've got, you're sitting on the fence, you're not quite sure, you have to ask right now. You have to ask right now. We're going to be hanging up here. If you're not in before we hang up, then unfortunately you're gonna lose out, and I'm sorry about that. So we look forward to working with you, but at the same time we need to make sure that you're taking action on this right now. Okay, I'm taking a look. Yes, if you're having a technical issue, that's right. Reach out to us. Reach out to us, right? Definitely reach out to us. You can hit up Matt right here, right now, or for whatever reason, Juggernaut Help. Thank you, Matt, for dropping that in again as well. JuggernotHelp@gmail.com. Copy that because it's a little bit of a funny spelling there, but Matt dropped it in. You can copy and paste that and so on. Okay, yeah, don't worry. I see a couple people like, hey, okay, wow, I just signed up. Great. Don't worry, low stress, no worries. We've got time. We'll be taking care of you. You can reach out to us. We'll reach out to you. We'll get things set up for you. Yeah, so really low stress, lots of fun here. This is okay. I'm seeing two people. This is great. Timothy and Chaz, maybe it's Charles. Chaz. Yeah, absolutely. This is a lifestyle. This is a true lifestyle business. So I'm super pumped about that. Yeah, we're a few hours into this, right? But I think the time has been well spent on my end, and Matt, I hope you feel that way as well. For everyone who has made the investment, a true congratulations. I am really pumped, really excited about what you're getting, how fast you're getting access, you being able to get access to all of our products as well. That alone is worth thousands of dollars. You get that one-on-one mentorship with us as well. That's right. You get that time and some follow-ups if you need it. Very importantly, not just me, not just Matt, but also the team. Right? This is a strong business in place. We are here to lift you up. You are standing on our shoulders. That's exactly right. Seeing some comments like that. That stand on the shoulders of giants. I wouldn't say that we're giants, right? That's a little bit too. That's too kind. Thank you. But without a doubt, you are in good hands. You are absolutely in good hands. So congratulations to everyone who's jumped in, and thank you for spending this time with us. Really, thank you very much. We do very, very much appreciate it. We appreciate you. All right, guys, I'm taking a look. That is the end of it. We are hanging up. We are closing this down. I'm literally going to give you like 1 more minute before the the webinar shuts down. So if you're on the fence and you want us to do everything for you, literally build everything out, set everything up, give you access to everything, you need to do this so that you do not lose out. Get in on this opportunity. Go to the URL that's shown right here on the screen, or that Matt's dropped in, that you can just click on. Go there right now. This is your very, very last call in another maybe 20, 30 seconds. We are done. I will be done. Matt will be done. I want to thank you for taking the time to be here. It was a real, true honor for me personally, and as well for Matt to spend this time with you. You can probably hear it in my voice. I am a little bit hoarse, but I am just so thrilled. I am so happy that I've had this opportunity to present this to you, to share this with you, because in my opinion, in my humble opinion, the people, the partners who have joined us are about to go through a truly life-changing transformation, and it really makes me feel like the world is becoming a better place, and that's a good thing. And I'm so happy to be taking this journey with you, and I know Matt is smiling from ear to ear about all the folks that are now so close to us as partners. This adventure is really just getting started. I'm so excited about the results. I'm picturing the results as well, about the money that you're making, the thousands of dollars. So for those who signed up, I'm so happy for you. I see such a bright future, and yeah, it's great. So I don't see any more comments. That's it right here. That's it for me, Matt. If there are any other questions, you can go to that URL on the screen. And again, Juggernaut Help is right there. And that's it for me. Take care, everyone. You know, bless you, bless your family. Best to you going forward. And goodbye, and take care, everyone. Jonas Rhodes and Matt Rhodes signing off. Take care.